Hello and good evening, friends. Welcome to the Games Done Quick Hotfix. I'm your host, Smooth Operative, and you are watching Time Capsule. It is the show where we travel back in time to your favorite years in gaming and showcase awesome speedruns of games released in the same year. Tonight, we are diving into an overlooked title for the PlayStation 2, released in the year 2005. It is the Tekken spin-off game you didn't know you needed in your life, and honestly, we're going to get right to it. Here to speedrun the world premiere of Tekken's Nina Williams in Death by Degrees, please welcome the sleeper agent himself, Saint Million.
World premiere.
Hey, Saint.
Yeah, where are my sleeper agents at?
Where are the sleeper agents at?
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
It's nice to be back on the Hotfix. It's been a while for myself, but really glad to be here. This is definitely a Tekken game.
It's a very unique Tekken game.
You could tell by the 10 trillion tons of mayhem.
Oh my, that's quite a lot of mayhem.
Here we go. This is the Nina Williams video game. It's the first and last standalone Tekken game featuring mainly one character from the series.
Project Nina, you know?
Project Nina, it was. And then it turned into Tekken's Nina Williams in Death by Degrees. It all takes place on this, or not all, but most of it takes place on this luxury yacht. And I'm letting this intro video go for a little bit because we're not going to get to see pretty much any of the cutscenes because we're going to skip through them.
I think when we were talking about it, the cutscenes probably total over an hour at least.
Yes, so You might see the estimate is 3.5 hours. This is a long game, and it's mostly because of load screens and skipping cutscenes. It takes up like 45 minutes of time in that 3.5 hours. But this game is kind of special to me because I bought this at a shop called Starland in Virginia. One GDQ. Some friends and I went to this game shop.
Oh wow!
And as speedrunners do, we were looking for obscure games to, be like, oh, this looks terrible. Let's play it in the hotel room. And this was one of those games. And that was like 6+ years ago or something.
There you go.
And somewhat recently, I was just going through my games, and I was like, oh yeah, Death by Degrees, this terrible game. And we're still no speedruns of it anywhere on the internet.
We couldn't find a single one. So this, according to our search, is going to be the world premiere of Tekken's Nina Williams in Death by Degrees speedrun.
Hence, world premiere, etc., etc.
It's just fun to say, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So the plot of this game is that Nina is the ultimate assassin, by the way. That's kind of her thing. She's a silent assassin.
Yeah, just in case you didn't know.
Yeah. She's investigating... Oh, here's a little sneak peek of the gameplay we have to look forward to. So there's a plot afoot. A criminal organization is experimenting in the ocean in the Bermuda Triangle. And a video leaks on the net, capital N, the net. This is 2005.
Not featuring Sandra Bullock.
Just the net. And Nina is working for the CIA in collusion with MI6, a couple other agents, to investigate what's going on this luxury yacht criminal organization ship where they're doing experiments.
Yeah.
So her cover is that she's entering an underground fighting tournament, which is really an overwater fighting tournament because it's on a boat. And that's where the game begins.
All right.
So this gameplay goes on for a while. But
well, let's get to it then, shall we?
Let's just get right to it.
Yeah, let's
and by get right to it, I mean explain the whole game and then get into
of course. There she is.
There she is. All right, so we're going to start on beginner. I actually don't know how much of a difference it is between beginner and normal. I think you take less damage and maybe enemies have less health. It's not really noticeable. I just pick it because it seems like the faster category.
This requires more testing, so if you are finding the run interesting at any point,
we
feel free to...
community around Death by Degrees,
feel free to pick it up.
This game is kind of like Metal Gear Solid 2 mixed with Resident Evil, mixed with Jet Li's Rise to Honor, and I'll explain more of that later.
Sure, yeah.
Just so you get the vibe. But I am going to go ahead and start the time. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
And here's the load screen of the game.
Yeah, get used to this one.
You're going to see a lot of them. We're just going to immediately skip cutscenes. and we're going to go right into the tutorial. And here we are. All right, so here we get a taste of the 360-degree combat system, the twin-stick combat system that is heavily, I believe, inspired by Jet Li's Rise to Honor, which came out soon before this. Very similar. You move around and then you flick the stick to do combos. And depending on how you attack, you do different combos. I'm doing a heavy combo here. It's kind of the best way to dispatch when multiple enemies and break their guard. And you actually can't die in this tutorial, so you're just kind of kicking butt for a little while.
Yeah, and they interrupt Nina at the pool or something.
Yeah, she's chilling at the pool.
Yeah.
So you're on the ship of a criminal organization, and they kind of get the tip from somewhere that Nina is maybe undercover. So they ruin her little day at the pool.
She's so undercover.
Yeah, now we're locked in our quarters, and we get in our cocktail dress.
Of course.
Yes, we do. Get a bottle of water right here. This helps refill our focus gauge for critical attacks. It's going to be very important, and we're taking this bottle of water all the way to the end of the game.
Oh, wow.
For the final boss, because it's just that useful in the final boss specifically.
Okay.
So Nina's locked in her quarters, but we're just going to escape real quick.
Just, flip off the side of the balcony. No big deal.
Yeah.
The music is so good in this. Like, when
Oh, yeah.
Saint showed me this initially, I felt like I was just watching a Bond film or something.
Very Bondy.
It's very cinematic.
Bond.
Like, it's almost a shame we have to skip the cutscenes, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. So for stairs, flipping up is faster. It's cool. I don't know why. Running up any stairs in this game is like running on butter for some reason. If you sprint up the stairs, she like doesn't go as fast as when she normally runs.
Yeah, her little feet are like boo 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 boo.
Yeah, so doing a dodge upstairs does a flip, which is much faster.
And it looks cooler, so there's that.
And we're going to see the first real showing of the fastest movement tech in the game, which is dodging forward. Let me get out of this menu. So sometimes sprinting is faster, the fastest way to travel if it's a short distance, but if you hold L1, which is kind of your martial arts button, and press forward in a kind of a rhythm, then you do this little dodge tactic.
It's like a little sweep.
Yes, so she's a sweeper agent on this ship.
It's
so
true.
It's her and two other agents on this mission, and she's called a sweeper, which means that if the other two agents fail, then she activates and she finishes the mission, which I can only imagine means sleeper agent. But there was maybe a localization.
Yeah, we're not entirely sure. But, I mean, she does sweep the feet, so
She
it's
sweeps
possible.
across the deck
Exactly.
with her cool movement. And
It's possible.
yeah.
Now, do we meet the other agents involved?
Oh, we will.
Oh,
Tippy.
do we? Okay, good.
Oh, do we? Trust no one. 10 trillion tons of mayhem. We will meet fellow agents. And we're going to meet one right now, actually. He's under attack by a sniper. And we're going to go and help him out.
Sounds good.
Fun fact, if you hold sprint while going up ladders, you go faster. So that's just what you do here.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to get a taste of the sniper gameplay. We're going to take this guy out. Boom, X-ray
Oh, my goodness.
damage. This is one of the early X-ray critical games. All right, we're going to pick up a sniper rifle and do some sniper gameplay.
Sweet. I'm down.
So the agent that we're protecting here, his name is Alan Smithy, which is totally not an alias.
Okay. Alan?
And he needs protection, which is actually total BS because he almost never takes damage from enemies. And he has infinite ammo. He also never shoots these guys that you're shooting. They die in one hit to the head, which is what I'm going to try to do, but sometimes they take 2 shots to the back or 3 shots to the whole body.
It's kind of a sniper tutorial, I guess, here.
This isn't a tutorial.
Oh,
this is the real thing.
Throwing you right in there. Okay.
Yeah, this is real danger on the line. No. As you can tell by the danger meter on the bottom left, that fills up if these snipers look at us too long.
Oh, there's like a little danger meter. Okay.
Yes, dangerometer. All right, so Ellen does take damage. I was totally lying, but he never really takes enough damage for it to matter.
That we know of, anyway.
Yeah.
You imagine Alan just like dies right here and now.
God. That's never happened before.
I better.
Like, all right, I hope you like the first 5 minutes of this.
I better hush.
See it again. But no, these guys, they're pretty much chumps. But it is really important that I take cover if the danger meter gets too high, because health is kind of important in this first little segment.
So they can shoot Nina dead.
Yeah, you can get shot yourself.
Hey, Alan.
Hi.
Hi, what's up?
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll let this cutscene play.
Sure, yeah. What a badass.
You're pretty good.
Nice. Now we have this cool sniper. Screw it.
She's like, it was trash. Who cares?
I didn't like that anyways. I can't fit it in my cocktail drink.
Yeah, that is probably true.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Now back to the action.
Now loading.
Back to the stealth action gameplay. We're going to go down this ladder, and there's a shiny item here. It's a crank.
So things
it's a gonal crank, I should say.
So things that you can interact with are always kind of sparkling like that?
Yeah, important things.
Important
usually.
things. Okay.
Intruder detected.
And we're just going to go down this ladder here. And now we're going to break into the boat proper.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, whoop. So the camera, let's talk about the camera for a little bit.
Sure.
I'm holding R2 right now, which kind of lets me control the camera in a slightly freeform way. But the camera shifts a lot in the same vein as a Resident Evil type of game. And that can mess with your movement quite a bit.
Oh, I can imagine.
Kind of holding R2 and controlling the camera is going to help us a lot to cut corners kind of precisely, but a lot of times you cannot use the camera control. It's honestly feels random where you can and can't use the camera.
Okay. Maybe on like the bigger sections of the boat where it's kind of like
usually when you're close to a wall or something, they don't want you to use the camera.
Like a long little jaunt around the boat.
Yes. Okay, so if you could imagine Resident Evil 2 in the mansion, right? Iconic.
Yes.
You're always going back to places.
In 2?
Resident Evil 2, there's a mansion, right?
There's a mansion? No, that's like RPD.
RPD, that's a mansion. I don't know.
The RPD, straight mansion.
Straight mansion. Resident Evil 1, there's a mansion.
We'll go with that.
This is pretty much the same thing. This whole boat is like a mansion.
I see. You were making a comparison there.
There's a lot of backtracking, and there's puzzles that are like, go get the key to the door. All right, that's a puzzle. It's a lot of puzzles like that. So we're breaking into the boat proper here. This is a CIA communications save point. Normally in a run, you wouldn't save at these because it just takes a little bit of extra time. But there are laser grids that we're going to have to bypass that give you an instant game over. And that would mean we would have to do everything over again because this is a PS2 game. And if you don't save your game, then you go back to the beginning.
Yeah, there's no like preloading of saves if Saint messes up. We're just kind of going for it here.
No, we're trying to make this pretty legit, you know? All right, so this is mature. Oops. I was skipping cutscenes so hard the menu opened.
Now, in terms of this game and its story, like, is this canon?
No, this is a non-canon Tekken game.
Non-canon.
As important as the Tekken canon is.
Standalone, fun story.
Yes, it's a one-off. Nina's really not even kind of like her normal self in this game. She's kind of a totally different character.
She's much nicer in this game.
Oh, she's so much nicer. Did you hear that? All right, I'm actually going to do a little technique I just learned about. Is you can kind of go over this and gets where you need to go faster with a wall run.
Dude, how's she wall running in heels? That's
Wall
epic.
running in heels, first time
Let's
in
go.
games.
Wait, it might be.
I don't know. Proof check me.
I know the
3-hour
Prince of
video
Persia's not
essay.
wearing heels. That's for damn sure.
Wall running in heels, a video essay. Oh. All right, so right now we're trying to locate an agent that went missing. One of the two agents has gone MIA, and we're kind of searching for him.
And it's not Alan.
It's not Alan. It's the other guy. His name is John.
John. Okay.
John Doe.
John Doe. Okay.
Also not an alias. Also, sometimes when you dodge by enemies, they just get completely baffled and look around. Like, what? Where did she go? I have no idea. Another benefit, real quick, of the dashing that we're doing throughout most of the game is when you dash like this, or I should say, when you sprint normally away from enemies, they have a rubber banding mechanic where they can catch up to you pretty quickly. We're gonna jump down here. And they rubber band up to you, and they have special attack animations that lunge them forward and knock you down.
That's
because
annoying.
the game, is designed so you don't run away from a lot of fights. But the dashing really circumvents that mechanic because you're not technically sprinting, so it never activates their rubber banding attack. So they kind of can't catch up to you, which is a pretty nice side effect of the dashing.
Oh, okay. Someone in the chat referred to it as wave dashing. And
Wave dashing.
Now I'm wondering if that's like a technique in other Tekken games or something like that.
It might be.
Y'all
It's a
have
melee technique.
Or yeah, you'll have to let me know.
Yeah, we just got a fingerprint scanner. It was just on a conveyor belt.
Convenient, for sure.
It's quite mysterious that we just got John Doe's fingerprint scanner that he's supposed to have on his person, but we're going to use it to get access to certain doors throughout the entire game, which is a very Metal Gear concept.
Yeah, so we can access all the doors with this now?
No.
Oh,
We have
just
to get
most of
fingerprints, and oh my god, it's a
I
dead
see.
body.
Oh no.
This is clearly the work of a professional. Hopefully it's no one we know.
Who is it?
Oh, it's Richard.
It's Richard. Oh no.
Richard, I need this fingerprint. I'm so sorry.
Richard, we're sorry.
All right. So we have level 1 access now. We are going to power on the cargo lift so we can get out of this room eventually. Or it's one way to get out of this room, I should say. This is the other way. Here's a key for a semi-intended way of getting out of this location. We're heading to a boss fight now. So in this game, you can use melee weapons. You can also use guns. You can only use one at a time, or you can only hold one gun and one melee weapon, but there are permanent upgrades throughout the game, holsters and tactical belts. And these give you more slots to carry items or weapons.
Oh, okay.
So we're about to get the first of those permanent upgrades, which are very important because the bosses in this game are a lot faster if you have plentiful weapons. So now we can hold 2 melee weapons. Now we get some ventilation gameplay, this is definitely a Tekken game, as you'll see
Oh, wow.
through the sneaking.
Okay, but for real, Nina moves pretty fast in the vent.
Yeah.
Wow.
She moves faster if you hold sprint. actually,
Oh,
for
okay,
the
so that
vents.
works in the vent too.
Yeah, that's tech.
Interesting.
Speed tech. First ever world premiere. Oh yeah. So we load into a level, and then we get another cutscene, and then another load screen.
Oh my gosh.
So
There's blood all
there's
over the
blood.
floor. What happened?
I don't know what happened to John.
Something happened to John?
I pick up this gun right here. It's a 9mm Thurb handgun. 3RB. I think it means 3-round burst.
Okay.
The Thurb. We're going into the cooler. This is where the blood leads. What is it? Oh my god. It's a dead body. John Doe's dead. Spoilers.
So do we know what happened to him?
He got something shoved in his neck. It's
Oh
just
my
some
goodness.
object or something.
Just some object. Now he's completely dead. Okay.
So this is where we meet one of the executives of the criminal organization called Kometa organization.
Kometa,
His name
okay.
is Bryce. He's just a jerk, and he has infinite pistols in his
Oh.
jacket. So we're gonna have to fight him in this cooler.
So this is the first boss.
This is the first boss,
All right, Nina, you get him.
and he taunts you so much. He's so annoying. We actually don't have to deplete his whole health bar here. We're gonna fight him a second time in a different location, but we gotta get him to like half health or just below half health.
Okay.
You can sometimes hit the meat into him. It does a little extra damage. So now we have critical. The purple meter in the top left is our critical meter. And this gives us the X-ray attacks.
Oh, yeah.
So it takes a little bit of time to do these, but they always do a pretty significant amount of damage because just normal attacks is kind of a chip damage type of situation.
Now, is it difficult to aim for the bones?
It's not too bad. There's a little bit of delay, and it's aiming something on like a console game,
Right.
so it's a bit
a
funky.
little clunky. Okay.
But it's not the worst. And time slows down, so you can really kind of dial in your attack. Well, you kind of do.
Now, I'm curious, and I don't know if Saint will know
Yep.
this, but the chat may know this. Is Bryce a character in any other Tekken game?
No, I think he's exclusive to
Okay.
Death by Degrees, as are many of the characters in this criminal organization.
I see. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not
so-
incredibly well versed in Tekken, so thanks.
Yeah, me neither. I kind of want to get Tekken 8. Evo's this weekend, by the way. If anyone's into
Oh.
watching competitive fighting games, such as Tekken,
There you
and
go.
starring Nina Williams from Tekken, then you may be able to see her this weekend
Yeah.
at Evo. The real Nina.
I want to meet the real Nina. Are you kidding me?
All right, so Bryce ran away. We're just going to leave John. We don't need him anymore. He's done. He's done for.
Okay. Bye, John.
So Alan is the only other agent from MI6 left, and he's going to be kind of in our earpiece throughout the game, giving us directions and sending us maps and stuff like that. But currently, we need to get a GPS device from Bryce that belonged to John. So he's kind of taunting us and running with it.
Chat says there are 10,000 entrants in Evo. That's wild.
Damn, that's way too many people. That's awesome, though. Is it still in Vegas? I killed this guy to see if he would drop a health kit, but he did not. So items. I'll talk about items for a moment.
Sure.
There are meal kits, which heal you, and there are water bottles that give you critical gauge. The meal kits are extremely important throughout the whole run because you just take damage in this game. It's as much as you'd like to avoid it, it's just inevitable. So I'm going to be stopping to kill enemies not just for random drops, which will hopefully be health kits, but we also need some experience points to level up. In this game, you can level up Nina to have more kind of her signature moves from Tekken. They're like combos. We actually don't get a lot of them because we just don't spend the time playing the game enough to have the skill points to buy all of the abilities, unfortunately.
So you have to kind of pick and choose.
You have
what
to kind
you're
of
gonna
pick and choose.
do.
And then what we are actually going to pick the most are abilities that make our melee weapons have more durability, because melee weapons are very strong. So yeah, melee weapons are finite. You don't get them forever. They break. And just as well, the guns you get have limited ammo, and once they're out of ammo, Nina just tosses the gun. There's no ammo drops.
She's like, whatever.
Yep.
Get rid of it.
Just like, this gun's useless now. So we're chasing Bryce. We have to chase him down. He's being a real jerk. But we're just going to follow the drip drops of blood.
See what we'll find.
Yeah. I'm a little low on health, but I am just going to skip these guys.
Oh my gosh, they have the whole crew out for her.
There's always so many people in that
Goodness.
lobby. No matter what. If you clear them all and then leave and come back in, there's just another like 12 dudes there.
That is so funny. They're like, Nina, can we get your autograph?
Exactly. So it's kind of an early XP farm.
Okay, that makes sense.
If need be. All right, so what we saw there is the GPS device was left in the middle of this kind of Coliseum pool area.
How convenient.
It's surely a trap.
Or, wait, is it?
Maybe. I'm going to save here. I really don't die to Bryce 2 very often.
Bryce 2.
Bryce 2.
You thought you saw the last of Bryce.
You saw the last
oh no.
of that character. Little did you know.
So can you save at any point, or it's at the little circles?
You have to find these save points, the CIA communication points.
Okay, I see.
And we're going to go behind the bar.
Whoa,
Still pick me up. Pick that up. Meal kit, small.
It's enough.
And we're going to open a armory chest. These are scattered throughout the game. They are little puzzles that you can solve to get items. So this is a whole chest full of weapons, but we can't take them all. We can only take a couple because we have limited space. But what I mostly want, it's like a honeycomb number puzzle.
Oh, okay.
I just want these katanas. They're the strongest in here. And I don't really need the guns because I already have a gun. And I really don't want to die to Bryce, so I'm going to fully heal, even though I don't think I'm going to die to Bryce.
That's a good call.
Weird things can happen. You never know. Sometimes you get wombo comboed. It's a sad time.
Oh, I love this arena.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool place. All right. Pinpoints. Location of a Komitat executive or something. I don't know. This GPS does some plot thing. I forget. It's a trap. Bryce is going to trap us in here. And there are spikes all around us. It's a battle to the death with Bryce. So this fight is actually pretty tough, casually, but one tip is you can hit him into the spikes and it does a ton of damage, and that's exactly how we're going to beat him.
Okay.
Now.
Using the arena to our advantage, I like that.
Take a bunch of bullets to the face. So you can kind of get stuck in the corner. Oh, we don't want to get hit in the spikes, though. All right, come on, move. Hit him a couple times. Move.
Come on, Bryce.
Maybe Bryce.
Move it.
All right, I'm just going to crit him, and then I think he'll relocate after a crit.
Yeah, break him.
Break his chest cavity.
Somehow he'll get back up.
All right, so that's how that's supposed to go. All right, now, so when you readjust like that, then you can kind of aim him into a spike. You just gotta watch where he goes. So you can see it does a lot more damage on the...
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, you're just kind of slowly chipping away at him.
Yeah, it's a really slow chip away if you don't use this strat.
I feel like this arena, the way it's designed, this must be the way you are supposed to do it,
Yeah,
right?
it's pretty much designed as such.
Yeah, okay.
But, yeah, that's Bryce too. Not too bad. Took a few shots, but we'll watch a little bit of this cutscene. You'll never believe how he dies.
You'll never believe what happens next. Ooh.
This is a mature game, by the way. The first and only mature Tekken game.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that, actually.
Yeah,
it has the M rating and everything.
Yeah, it has the M rating. And Nina on the cover. There's really not much that makes it a mature game other than some blood. I think it was kind of a marketing gimmick to have the mature rating.
Oh, I see. To make it seem like you were
theory.
playing this kind of edgy Tekken game.
You see Tekken's Nina Williams mature, and you're like, oh, yeah, I want to buy that.
Yeah, you're like, whatever, I'll buy it.
All right, so now we have level 2 access from Bryce's fingerprints, and we are going to use that to explore more of the ship. Our current objective now is to find... We have to spy on an executive meeting of this criminal organization. So that's what we're going to work on right now.
So are we going in a disguise, or we're just going in straight like this?
We're trying to spy on it. I think our disguise is kind of... The jig is up.
The jig
at
is
the
up.
moment.
Okay.
Yeah. anytime you see enemies, they're like, "We found the intruder." I'm going to kill some of these guys in this lobby for some XP and hopefully some drops. So if you have any announcements that you wanted to get through, now would be a pretty good time.
Yeah, sure. Well, next month is August, and we do have some things coming up, so let's talk about them. First of all, GDQ's next all-women and femme speedrunning event, Flame Fatales, returns on August 18th and goes through the 25th. You can use the command !FF in our Twitch chat to check out the schedule and let us know what you are looking forward to the most. And also, if you didn't know, GDQ is heading to PAX West from August 30th through September 2nd. The schedule is out for that as well, and you can use the command !PAX in our Twitch chat for more information. And let us know what you're excited to see at PAX.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right, so now that we have access to second level things, it means we can use the elevator. We're going to go straight to the basement, which is going to advance the plot as the elevator gets disabled.
This might be the nicest elevator I've ever seen in a game.
Oh, yeah. This whole ship is like luxury.
Luxury. I find the now loading screen kind of comforting. I think it's just a maybe PS2 era comfiness.
Yeah, it's just like not a lot of games even have like a little loading animation anymore. They're just like a static image or something.
Or like actually loading screens are getting pretty advanced. It'll be like a whole cutscene playing and I'm like, wait, this is the loading screen?
Oh, yeah, they hide them well. Yeah.
I am specifically referring to Alan Wake 2. I didn't realize that I was in the loading screen, but...
Wait, I am in the loading
wait,
screen.
what?
All right, so we escaped the elevator. They kind of crashed it on us.
You missed something shiny. What was it?
Those are gold coins, and that's specifically a New Game Plus related thing.
Okay,
So there are 30 gold coins in the game, and the more you collect, the more extra items you'll get in New Game Plus.
Okay.
And extra weapon slots right off the bat. So not necessarily useful, but potentially, 100% category.
If someone's brave enough to take it on. Yeah, 100%. Could be fun.
Another honeycomb puzzle. This is going to give us another permanent upgrade to our arsenal. This is another tactical belt, which means more melee weapons can be wielded.
Okay, sweet.
And now we're going to meet Alan again, face to face this time. And we're going to go through a required combat sequence, sort of mini boss fight.
Okay, mini boss.
It's just a bunch of dudes with riot shields.
Nina, can we get your autograph?
And they're actually, yeah, exactly. And they're actually the main reason I got the katanas from that armory back then. They help with Bryce, hitting him into the spikes, so you don't have to like use an unarmed combo.
Okay.
But use the gun we found, get a couple easy kills. And oh my god, yes.
Oh, nice.
Okay, we got a grenade. I'm gonna fire off the rest of that, because I can only hold one ranged weapon. So this is the best possible drop for this fight, is a grenade. You get 6 grenades per drop. It's totally random and kind of rare, but it speeds up this whole fight sequence considerably.
Okay.
Because they just one-shot in an AoE.
We got a little GDQ luck on our side. Let's go.
Huge GDQ luck there. So Alan, he actually does help you a bit here. This guy always runs away so far away. I don't know why. That's an item that dropped. We're not going to pick up. There's like essential oils that you get that are like buffs to Nina. They buff your like defense. Oh my god, more grenades? Jeez Louise. Like, yeah, there's these oils, but they're never quite useful enough to, gosh, my name. It's never quite worth it to pick up the buffs. At least my theory is that they're not quite worth it. Oh, you dropped a gun. I don't need that. So we're just killing the last. Alright, there's like one more guy coming. Actually had some good drops here. Some meal kits. Okay, well, he decided to actually pull his weight a little bit. we're back. Meal kit. Bonus meal kit. Nice, we're getting a lot of health items, so that's kind of good.
Yeah, this is lucky.
Alright, this fight sequence went pretty well. We made out like a bandit.
Did Alan get anything?
And 1 bottle of water for the road. Alan doesn't pick up items. He doesn't really need them.
He doesn't know how.
He doesn't know how. That's right. He's not trained.
He's not trained,
well
yeah.
enough. Now we get some exposition about the super weapon that is possibly being built by this criminal organization. It's a series of satellites that do something involving sinking ships. So that's what we're learning about.
Okay, the plot thickens.
Yeah, the plot thickens through these load screens. Nina, she's feeling moderately interested. She's just like, oh, okay, I guess we gotta figure that out. Here we get the Stingray drone, which is totally not the Cypher from Metal Gear Solid 2. You know, the little thing that flies around on the tanker, or big shell, I mean.
I'm making no comparisons to
Okay.
Metal Gear Solid 2, none
Good,
at all.
don't. There's no similarities between this game
Absolutely
and Metal
not.
Gear Solid. But the Stingray drone is a gameplay mechanic that we will see occasionally. We'll have to like fly a drone around and investigate things. Why can't I change? Okay, there we go. All right, so right now we're breaking into the quarters of one of the executives, Lana Lay. She is a woman who uses whatever those Oriental fans are called. Just fans, I guess.
Just fans.
Yeah, she has like a bladed fan that she uses, and she uses poisons, and she loves to torture people. She's a real evil.
Gosh, I can't wait to meet her.
Yeah, she's real pleasant.
She sounds so fun.
So we're breaking into her quarters through the aquarium. So a little swim sequence. Because this is exactly Metal Gear Solid 2. Swim with the fishes. We're just swimming right up here.
Oh, we're just in the fish tank.
Yeah, we are the fish. Okay, we get a defibrillator. This is the best item in the game. It's when you reach 0 HP, it will automatically pop and let you heal to full, but it will also give you a full critical meter.
Now, these are hard to find, correct?
Yeah, these are like limited. These don't drop anywhere. They're
Right.
limited use.
So we
each
have
playthrough.
to use them wisely.
Yeah, so anytime we're low health, we really want to use a med kit because we strategically use them on certain boss fights. Because you can fight a boss for a while, use your crits, and then when you're low health, just kind of purposely die because then your crit gauge will get refilled.
Right. So it's sometimes a strategic death.
Yeah,
in
we
that
don't
regard.
really rely on it just for heals.
Right on.
So that's why we want plenty of med kits, is to avoid using our defibrillators.
We got to hoard them for a while.
Exactly. So right now we're kind of scouring her quarters for fingerprints. And we also get a bit of lore. There's a picture of a scientist that we may or may not be seeing during the run. There are 3 pieces of these fingerprints. We just gotta scan them as we go. Gonna pick up a katana. A little extra melee weapon for some fights coming up. And we got a coded door. I am just gonna guess. Oh, that's it.
So the codes are always the
code's
same.
always the same,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. Don't have
Into the
to,
wardrobe.
just have to remember them.
We have a secret little holster giving us a permanent upgrade to our firearm slots.
And this is Lana Lay's closet?
This is Lana Lay's closet.
Okay.
So we're going to scan this little wrist piece for the final fingerprint, giving us 3rd level access to the boat.
Now, are we going to take any of the clothes?
Well, that's kind of a good idea.
She could be like disguised in Lana's clothes.
Well, she's like, oh, God, what happened to my dress?
It's all ripped.
Gross.
Gross.
What's that?
Okay. Lana had a suit just laid out for her.
Yeah, she just had a Nina Williams-sized bodysuit. And here we are.
My, that's convenient.
Spy suit. Yeah, this suit's really cool because it's not just purple, but it has kind of like the sheen of turquoise when you hit certain lighting.
Yeah, it's like a kind of duochrome suit.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's really cool. Real Raiden vibes.
Yeah, I could see it.
A little bit. Okay, so now we have third level access. Now we're going to try to get to a place where we can spy on this meeting.
I love how Nina like looks behind her just to make sure nobody's
make
watching. Coast is clear.
Yeah. Which is funny because you're constantly running past people in this run and just going through the door and they can't do anything to stop you.
Yes.
So maybe it's just like oh, bye, you can't follow me.
Oh, chat says it is an iconic outfit. So
Yes.
I want to know, does Lana ever wear it or it's just a Nina outfit?
I think it's just a Nina thing, but you find it in Lana's closet.
You find it in the closet. There's no explanation for it. Forget it.
Okay. So now we've wrapped back around into the main yacht banquet hall, I guess it would be.
Okay, they're having a big party, a big meeting.
Yes, there's a piano down there.
Oh wow!
Hang
okay.
out, throw parties. Pretty cool stuff.
Seems legit.
A lot of load screens in here too. A lot of places to just hang out and load. So we're going to a door that was locked previously by a third level access key. This game's design is extremely linear. It's a lot of get access to thing. Now you can go through this thing. And then it makes you backtrack a lot too. It's just one of those games.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of games like that, so we can forgive it for sure. No big deal.
All right, now we have another laser grid. I will focus here because if you die, it's a pretty big setback.
Sure, yeah. Fingers crossed. You got this.
It's not difficult. I just have to not, die. Oh God, I'm so nervous.
Well, Saint can't talk, but if you're feeling chatty, you can join the official GDQ Discord and add yourself to the Hotfix role, where you can keep tabs on upcoming events, talk with staff and showrunners, and more. Use the command !Discord in our Twitch chat for more info.
Oh gosh. I was just barely stepping in it. All right, well, now you get to see what happens when you step in that. It's okay, we gotta back up. I would have saved, but there's just no save point between what we did and where we are.
No, you're fine.
That's okay. I made a save just for such an occasion. I'm like, yeah, this is really easy.
Oh,
but
you
I'm just
did
gonna
make
really
a save.
focus.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you.
I did.
Okay.
We don't have as many meal kits on this one, but that's all right. Run invalid.
We lost our meal.
That's all right. This is now a pure showcase. Oh, I can't believe I died there.
Chat says.
That's never happened before.
Chat says, Snake.
Nina?
Nina!
Good thing it was all just a bad dream while we were in this locker room. Anyways, let's get out of this locker room. So there's a bunch of lockers you can open, and this is kind of like more on the casual gameplay side of things. But you can scan a bunch of different fingerprints that are optional throughout the whole game. And you take those fingerprints and you go to these lockers, and they give you bonus items.
That's so weird. It's like a thumbprint activated like locker.
Yeah, they're all thumbprint. Everything's related to thumbprints
Okay.
for convenience.
Do people still unlock the phones with the thumb?
Oh, well, yeah. Well, the thumb on the front? As opposed to the finger
anywhere
on the
I
back of the phone?
suppose.
I used to have a phone that did a frontal, like the screen could read your thumbprint or whatever.
Okay. My phone's severely outdated. I shouldn't be asking these questions.
We've spotted the intruder.
Okay, let's not mess up one of the easiest parts of the game.
Okay.
But that is an example of just if you don't save and just barely mess up, you will just game over and lose a lot of time.
It's a little unfortunate they're not more lenient about it. One little laser and you're gone.
They're savage.
All right.
Nina, be careful. Seriously, it's guarded by a gun. God, I'm like nervous now. Let's go further this way. There we go.
All right, nice.
Yay!
You did it.
And we can turn it off. We actually are going to be passing back through this exact hallway numerous times.
Okay.
It's just one of those backtracking. Oh, look away. It's a mature game.
Mature game.
Mature game. We'll be going through here a few times.
We've spotted the intruder.
I'm going to go back behind this counter just for a little Dotanuki sword. It's an upgraded katana, basically. And just going to kill some guys. Get some drops. See what they dropped. The cameras. Okay, we got one meal kit. Water bottle. That's fine for now.
So do we still have at least one defibrillator?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a defib. This is pretty much the same state that we were in before. The only difference on this file is that I have some stun grenades for some reason. Stun grenades are pretty... not entirely useful. They don't do a lot of damage. They do stun normal enemies, but they don't... they're not as good as hand grenades.
I see.
We'll probably just be getting rid of them at some point. But we do still have the assault rifle that we picked up as well. So we're going to put the Stingray drone in a little vent.
I was about to ask if she was going to go in there. Like, can she
No,
fit in
it's
there?
just too small for her to fit. Maybe the Stingray drone will fit.
Right, okay.
And then we get this cool drone vent gameplay.
What? This is so fun. It doesn't seem too difficult to control. Can you break it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Usually you don't really break it on your own that much, but enemies can shoot it down.
I see.
Pretty quick.
Okay.
Just go through this weird area. With some ladder. And now this drone's going to spy through a little kind of glass mirror at the executives meeting, where we learn more plot.
What happens at the meeting?
Oh, nothing good. They're all dead. So Lana Lay, she killed everyone
What?
in the meeting because she wants to take all the power from the organization, except Enrique, who is... We'll meet him again. He's looks exactly like Benicio del Toro.
Wait, for real?
I don't think they got his permission, but he's exactly Benicio del Toro.
Interesting. Okay, I'm looking forward to meeting. You said the name was Enrique?
Enrique.
Okay.
Benicio.
Can't wait to find Enrique.
So Enrique and Lana Lay are the last of the Komata executives, or so we think. I'm gonna go ahead and heal a bit. Let's go ahead and throw a stun gun or grenade. We can't go through this door until they're done using it, so we're just
Oh my
waiting.
gosh, that's so funny.
It's like a clown car.
It's like, yeah, we'll wait for you to go through the doors. No big deal.
Yeah, as long as the little door itself is open, Nina cannot interact with it. So
Okay.
you just wait for all the enemies to finish piling out. Okay.
Oh man, that guy went ham on the door.
Yeah, these guys are just doing combos when you enter this room. I don't know why they're just attacking nothing.
I don't know, like,
what they
what is on, like, the clothes, but it looks like these men raided Guy Fieri's closet. Like, I can't totally tell, but it looks like
Flavortown
they went...
Jutsu.
Yeah,
This secret
Flavortown
jutsu.
Jutsu, yeah. We'll go with it.
All right. So right now we've learned about the meeting. Oops. I was not going this way actually.
The soundtrack
got
goes
a little
pretty
tempo.
hard in this game.
So right now we have to relay what we learned about the Komita's executive meeting to the CIA because they need to know what happened. So we're heading towards a computer that can send those images, and we're also gonna enable some lifeboats so we can escape the boat.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
Yeah, and we're actually nearing the end of the yacht. The first yacht part of the game, like Act 1. We're gonna go
Okay.
somewhere else for Act 2, and then the Act 3 is we're back on the yacht. Spoilers. We'll be back. So just navigating some boat. gonna dash away so they don't rubber band on us. They still try to sprint to catch up to you, but they won't do the actual attack that like lunges at you and tackles you.
So you have a little bit of time to get away.
Yeah, especially as long as you're doing the wave dashing that Nina does.
Nice.
Come back up. Jump down. And we're back in this room. Go ahead and grab. This is the executive roster. We don't need this. We just have to pick it up before we can actually access this laptop. Send images to CIA.
Sounds important. Is the internet okay on this yacht?
Do some hacking here.
The wireless?
Yeah,
is
it's the best. It's luxury internet.
luxury yacht internet.
Yes. We're going to release the control on the lifeboats, and now we're going to GTFO. I'm going to pop a quick save because we're about to have a boss fight. Oh yeah, the boat's on lockdown now. It doesn't really matter because we're about to leave.
Okay. Now, are we going to meet Lana?
Oh, we are going to meet Lana.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to use the lift that we powered earlier. Nice sound effect here. So cool.
Classic.
It's a classic sound. All right, and we actually saved our assault rifle for this outside area because you're going to have to fight a bunch of people, or not you, me. Going to have to fight a bunch of people who unfortunately don't drop anything. They're just scripted. You have to kill these dudes. I wish they dropped stuff because there's so many of them. But we try to funnel them in here.
Oh, that seems smart.
Yeah.
Get them all lined up.
Get them all lined up. You actually can't do this. Oh, this guy didn't die. There you go. This is the part where you fall down. All right, now we can turn this handle and get out of here.
Okay, we are officially leaving the boat.
Yeah, we're gonna get this lifeboat out of here for sure.
This is like so dramatic.
Yep.
Dramatic crank.
But oh no, something goes wrong, and then Nina falls back on the boat. And then she runs for a helicopter, which the Lanale and Enrique are trying to escape on.
What?
But Lanale hits Nina with a poison dart that makes her hallucinate about some trauma she had from back when she was a kid, when her dad was shot in the snow. And that's like the whole side plot of Nina getting over her trauma of when her and her sister watched their father get killed in front of them.
Oh my gosh.
So that leads us to this snowy boss fight with Lanale and Child Nina, where we have to protect Child Nina from zombies, or else we will take tons of damage, while Lanale throws a fan at us. It's very stressful casually, but we're going to try to kind of handle this. So we're going to knock her down, and then we need to run back, help Nina. Every time a zombie bites Nina, it takes like a quarter of our life bar away. So she's doing her dance. Okay, she's gonna move. Okay, good. So we're just gonna attack Lana anytime we can. Once you do enough damage to her, she kind of does a dance and then she'll run in a direction. So you just need to do enough damage to her to kind of make her start moving around. Well, and then we always need to run back to Nina to protect her from zombos. And it's always good to keep Lana close to Nina. Lana close to Nina. Get my names mixed up. Because you don't want to have to run too far to protect young Nina.
Right. Little Nina's getting away from us here.
Little Nina's doing good, actually. She's getting nice and far away from the zombos. And you can kind of guide her away from things, too. And one kick will always make the zombies fall over as well, which is pretty useful.
Don't worry, I'll make a convert out of you yet.
Convert. Put an elbow drop on her.
Ooh, that hurt.
Boom. Okay. It's fine. keep kicking zombies one time. It takes them a long time to get back up, luckily, so... Don't want to waste too much of the katana's durability on zombies, though. Oh, dang, I thought she was done. Okay, now she's doing her thing. Running over here.
Ooh, it broke.
I'm just gonna throw all these stun grenades because I don't ever use them.
Oh, wow.
They're just kind of leftovers.
That took care of the zombies for a bit.
There's Nina. Here. Lonely's about done. There we go.
Nice.
Not too bad.
Ooh, GG on that one.
Okay. After that, Nina gets captured anyways and is taken to a penitentiary on an island, a private island. So we're going to a prison.
Okay. We have to prison break now.
We have to prison break, which Nina does by literally just hulking out of her handcuffs. She's like getting tortured by electricity, much like Snake in Metal Gear Solid.
She
just eventually breaks out. She just hulks out of them, and she says, "Good morning."
Good morning.
And then that's where we're picking up here. Good morning.
Nice.
We have to retrieve our goods. So we'll be in this big room for a little while we retrieve our goods. Are in that doorway directly ahead, but I'm actually going to go up here first because there's some upgrades we get. They're just faster if we go straight and get them.
This prison has seen better days, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, it's like they found a prison or something. They like did it. We're gonna climb across this chasm.
Now, can Nina be shot down in the middle of the...
She can't be shot down, but when you're dropping from the pipe, if you get shot while you're dropping that short distance, she can like get shot and like knocked a distance. It doesn't always happen, but it's kind of funny if it ever does happen. And we're just kind of giving these guys the run around while we pick up some extra loot. So we got a permanent upgrade for our melee weapons, a Dota Nuki, which is like level 2 katana. And I'm gonna punch these guys a little bit. Could use a little bit of XP.
I like, it's very subtle, but I like the indicator that you have hit someone, how it changes from red to green. I feel like that's kind of helpful.
Yeah, that's
visually.
like you got aggro. Like these guys are about to attack. That's why they usually turn red. All right, now we gotta get our stuff, which includes our fingerprint scanner, which is how we are going to get out of this room. It opens the menu for us for whatever reason. And killing these guys just gets them out of our way, but also gives us... Ooh, I actually want that gun. Keep that. Okay. Now we're going to go back up to our cell, because there is a fingerprint that we need. Okay, here we have a soldier who is going to betray the company, and that's why they're here, and that's why they still have access to the doors.
Barry
Goldman.
Barry Goldman, how could you?
Barry. If you know, you know. I'm gonna sweep on over to this door.
Nina's legs must be getting tired with all this wave dashing.
She got strong legs.
That's for sure.
She got strong legs. Okay. So we had to get that fingerprint to open the door, and now we have to go get a key to open a different door in that room. It's classic puzzle gameplay.
Sure is muggy today. What was that noise? For the next shift.
Sure is muggy today. Okay, we're going to the bathroom. And there's a guy in here who's struggling on the toilet. And we're literally going to kick his door in.
Oh, no.
And kill him.
Oh, wow. What a way
Take his key.
What a way to go.
Man, I shouldn't
have had those burritos.
Apparently not. Today was the wrong day to just eat food.
Yeah, imagine that's how you go out. You're just like having a hard time.
I don't want to.
Nina kicks the door in and you die. So now we have the key.
Nice.
Let's see what else to talk about during load screens. Oops.
You don't need to say anything.
I'm tempted to kill these dudes for XP, but maybe later. It's usually nicer when there are a bunch of people who have clumped up, and then you can kind of just combo them all together. But they were a little bit spread out.
Now, do the enemies have like a pretty predictable like pathing to Nina, or do they get a little out of control sometimes?
They're mostly predictable.
Okay.
But their move set that they throw out is usually slightly random.
Random, okay.
Yeah. All right, crossing through this room again. Now we have a required fight with the Tekken force. This is Heihachi Mishima's forces. So Heihachi is kind of in collusion with the Komita organization we've been dealing with.
Now, have we met him yet?
Heihachi?
Mm-hmm.
Not Nina has, because she fights in the King of Iron Fist tournament.
Well, sure.
So we haven't seen him. We'll see
Right.
him on a screen at some point. He like talks to Benicio del Toro.
Okay.
We'll use the gun we picked up. Very useful. There is a possibility that enemies before this drop a shotgun. That's usually the best thing to handle these guys with. I'm gonna just crit this guy because they can block a lot of attacks. But if we got a shotgun, these dudes die in one shotgun shot, which is super, super
It's
nice.
just not in the route.
It was just not. It's random.
I
with
see,
what
random.
drops.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's use the key to get out of here. Okay, what is happening next in this game? There's so many load screens to think about it.
Yeah, you have to like really think hard about what's happening in the story.
Yes.
Remembering all the cutscenes.
Right. So we're going down to a dungeon, and this is where they're keeping the scientist who kind of built their satellite super weapon project.
That's like a terrible place to keep him.
Yeah, I guess he did something bad. So they're keeping him down here in this dank dungeon with literal, like, medieval torture devices. This place is really gritty.
Oof.
It's probably stinky.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah. There's, like, candles and buckets.
You say anything?
Excuse me. All right, now it's coming up my favorite line. It's what I say when I upload a YouTube video to people.
Hey, did you see my video on the net?
Hey.
Hey,
If you
my video on the
haven't,
net.
you might as well check one out at youtube.com/SaintMillion. Subscribe while you're there.
Blush.
Saint will be doing a more in-depth review of this game pretty soon. I don't know that there's a release date for it, but it's something to look forward to. So please, if you are enjoying the run and you want to see more Nina, go ahead and subscribe to Saint's YouTube channel.
Yeah, I can definitely say that, you know, this game's maybe not the best game ever, but it definitely is charming in its sort of age and just what it was going for. And
I really like the vibe.
I respect it for the vibe they went for. The gameplay and design just kind of didn't work out. Load screens are not great. Bad camera angles, but it's like spy action. It has like it had potential, you know?
Yeah,
You can see the ideas.
I didn't see every cutscene, but the ones that I did see were pretty damn cool. So
Yeah, and the cutscenes are pretty funny too.
so it's worth a playthrough just to experience the story once, you know.
Or just watch a playthrough if you don't want to play it. Because it is a pretty long game and it can be difficult as well.
I imagine it's difficult to get a hold of as well. Like,
Maybe. I got this for like $4 like 6 years ago. I don't know how much that would have changed because Tekken 8 came out and multiple Tekkens have come out.
oh yeah, since then.
But Tekken 8's really popular now.
How many of you are playing Tekken 8 right now? Who's your
Who's your
fighter?
main?
Yeah, who's your fighter? I want to know
Yeah.
what everyone plays.
Coming
who
up is a
everybody
pretty
plays.
dangerous part of the run. The Tekken Force is coming at us in full force now in the sewers. And they're dangerous because they can throw knives. So even though we're dashing away, they can really do a lot of damage to us and stall us if they land those knives. So I'm going to try to go as fast as possible, but kind of serpentine. Serpentine. So we don't get hit with those knives. And there's a lot of them. They can also hit us on the ladder, but they were very nice there.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Okay. Just gonna keep running and dodging. This is another defibrillator. We definitely want this. It's one of like 5 or 6 we're gonna get in the whole run. They're all worth it. So from the honeycomb puzzle box, I got this grenade launcher, and I'm gonna use it on these dudes. Okay. I want them to clump up a little bit, but they're being a little difficult. Ugh. Alright, well, they didn't really drop a ton of good things. I'm just gonna peace out. Let's heal a little bit. Don't want to burn a defib just yet. We got 11 meal kits. Okay, that's decent. Just full heal. Oh, come on. I dodged that. Okay. Now would be a great time to hit them with a grenade, but it don't happen.
Well, now might be also a good time for me to give a big shout out to all of our wonderful supporters. Your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered here on the GDQ Twitch channel do help support the Games Done Quick Hotfix. So if you enjoy watching speedruns on the regular, consider subscribing to the channel. And thank you all so much for being here.
Okay, now we got double crit. I swear I saw a grenade, but I think it disappeared or something. Alright, I'm killing these guys because items and XP. So having double crit before the boss is coming up, really useful.
Nice.
It just makes you able to target 2 bones at the same time when doing a crit, so you do double damage.
Now, do you have to like target those bones separately?
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
One after another.
One after another.
But we want to keep our XP up and keep leveling our crit gauge because we want triple crit by the final boss.
Right.
Because at that point, when you use a defibrillator to get a full heal and full crit, you get 3 crits each defibrillator out of up to 6 defibrillators. So it kind of burns through the final boss really fast.
Oh, I see.
If you save everything.
So that's why we save them for the final boss. Okay.
And the reason the final boss we want crits so bad is because you don't get to use any other weapons. You don't get guns and you don't get melee weapons for the final boss. It's a straight duel. Like it doesn't even let you if you bring them.
Okay, I see what they were going for. They wanted to make it
like you need to use
really,
your martial arts.
Yeah, really dramatic.
Yeah,
use what you got.
exactly,
You know, your own 2 fists.
All right, we're gonna make a heroic leap across this so we don't fall into the water.
Nice jump.
And then we're gonna take a ladder right into the water. You actually,
It's actually so funny.
you actually cannot fall into the water there. You have to jump across and then take the ladder into the water.
Okay.
I don't know why it's like this.
That's really funny.
But it is what it is. It's a Tekken game. If you couldn't tell by the gameplay. Alright, we'll pick up another sword. Every chance we can get a sword, we'll take it, because it does more damage than just melee. Even though they do break.
So how many katanas do we have? Just one now?
Right now, let's take inventory. We have 2.
2, okay.
So what's nice about katanas as well is if you pick up 2 of the same type of katana, Nina will just dual wield it, and then that takes up only 1 slot for melee weapons.
That's
so katanas
awesome.
are really nice.
That's so awesome.
All right, we got a water elevation puzzle. You just pick 15 feet, and then that puzzle is solved. And the Tekken Force is after us once again. But
Run, Nina, run.
We're just gonna take this ladder.
Now, do you know if the enemies can also fast travel down the ladder, or that's not
No,
a thing?
they can't use ladders. They can't use elevators.
Wait, they can't even use the
They're
ladder?
baffled by such technology.
That is so funny.
This is spy technology that Nina uses. Takes a trained professional. Okay. I'm tempted to make a save before this next part just because of how that laser grid went before.
Yeah, just
when I
make
did not expect to die.
Yeah, just make a save.
Yeah, but now that this run is, you know, not entirely valid, I'm gonna go ahead and save. We're coming up to a point where we'll have to cross some ledges, try to not get hit by some electric cables, which will instantly game over us.
Now,
So
are
why
they
not
like
save?
swinging around, trying to hit her?
Yeah, they're kind of swinging. It's real weird. You'll see. So they're trying to flush Nina out of this area because they just can't stop her. So they're flooding this stairway shaft thing. So we have to use our dexterity to escape. Acrobatics or climbing or whatever. There's 2 minutes.
Oh no.
We gotta go.
There's pressure now.
There's pressure. Death by degrees. Oh yeah, in terms of the name Death by Degrees, while we do this,
Sure.
I think the name is a reference to the combat system with a twin stick fighting. Like it's 360 degrees of combat, even though it's really just like 8 directional combat.
Still, that's kind of clever.
It's Death by Degrees. And then there's also Nina's flashbacks to when her father died in the snow. So it's like cold Death by Degrees. And the super weapon that we're trying to stop, spoilers, it's related to global warming and making the oceans rise. So heat, Death by Degrees. There's like multiple themes in wordplay.
So what you're saying is it's the perfect title for this game.
That's exactly what I'm saying. There's no better title.
Perfect.
I'm gonna actually let this one come back down because I don't know if I made it in time. Don't want to get knocked off. Yeah, so they like kind of wiggle, then they fly away,
Oh my
and then they come
gosh.
back. That's
It's unnatural.
it's not natural.
It's not natural.
Boom, we did it.
Nice.
All right, so we're out of there.
Good. That place was
Yuck.
yuck. So how you feeling, Saint?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm bummed that we had to load a backup save on something that really should have been. I was literally practicing before this because I really didn't want to die there, and then I died there.
Sometimes
So-
it's just like that.
But that's just how it goes, you know.
That's life in
That's life.
Death by Degrees.
And now I'm going to save before every single laser grid, which is, there's another one coming up.
Now the panic saves.
Yeah, now the panic saves. Like, I'm questioning everything. Got the yips. So we're just going to run around this. We're in this, like, outside area now of the penitentiary. We'll be back here a couple times as well. Going to dispatch all of these guys because there's a laser grid coming up, but they will chase you through it and make it quite a bit more dangerous. In a really fast world record attempt scenario or something, you probably wouldn't kill these guys. You just kind of chance it and cross the lasers.
Just like hope for the best.
Yeah, they didn't drop anything, really.
Ah, yeah.
That's rough. That's okay, though. Goggles equipped. Yeah, could have gone there, but I'm just going to let it breathe. Because sometimes you think you can go right away, but it's actually like about to change because it's completely random. And what we get for succeeding is a railgun.
Oh,
Giant
the
gun.
fabulous prize.
It's very strong. It has 3 shots only. And,
like just total. You can't reload it. It's
you
just
can't reload
3
it, no.
shots.
It's limited.
Make them
use.
count. Okay.
Yeah, and we're actually going to bring it to a boss specifically later on. So we're going to hold on to it for a little while.
Okay.
Very useful on bosses, though. Bosses tend to block or avoid bullets in general in this game.
Like more so than just your basic enemy.
Yeah, some bosses, they just like hold their sword up and then suddenly they're blocking every bullet. It's one of those types of deals. All right, so we're going to go in this room. This is a bit of an optional room, but there's a permanent upgrade. I think it's a tactical belt, so we can hold more melee weapons. And there's also a medium health kit.
Ooh.
So not exactly required to go in here, but
You might as well pick them
yeah,
up.
it's honestly nice having both of these things. Even though you have to go through... Oh, it's a holster, sorry. For firearms. Even though you have to go through 2 load screens to get these. Still kind of worth. And these guys are a bit annoying. It's okay though. We're out of there.
But they're trapped in here. They don't know how to use the door.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that happens a lot in this game. They just are helpless. They have the claw arms, or they have the claw hands, so they can't use the door handle.
Oh, okay.
They're just stuck in there. This is where we were supposed to go. Little Tekken poster there.
Oh, that's fun.
This is also full of just dudes hanging out. Just like drinks on the table.
It's like the break room.
snacks.
Oh, this doesn't look like the break room.
It is like a break room.
This looks like a very important room.
It's like a security guard room. They're just like chilling. Okay, so we open some security doors. We're basically making our way through like the most secure part of this compound. And now we have to deposit some items so we can get through the metal detector.
Oh, and then we'll get these items back later.
Yeah, we'll have to come back for these items. So you're kind of missing some things.
So what's happening now?
Nina's depositing her items.
Okay. All of them.
All of them. So we have to... This is naked Nina.
She's not naked. She's wearing a swimsuit.
Well, it's like naked snake, you know?
I see.
Ah,
I see. Okay. All right. I'll give you that one, Saint.
Half naked snake.
We love Nina. We swear.
Yeah, but this is temporary. Oh, I accidentally did a flip. Okay, we'll just not go that way. We'll go this way. Up the ladder. These guys are kind of not as dangerous, usually, as the other Tekken Force people. Of course I say that. They just comboed me down there. So we're heading out, and we have to activate an elevator so we can get back to this point with our gear. That's the whole point of this little side
So we just
quest.
had to take like a small detour.
We have to take a detour to... It's like a Dark Souls shortcut, you know?
Okay, we're going unlocking the Firelink Shrine.
So we're going to turn on the elevator. And then we are going to fall off and then bring it down this way because we'll be coming back this way with our stuff.
Right.
Yes. Oh, I forgot to unlock this. I forgot to unlock it from the other side.
Oh, do you have to go
a
back?
little bit of a goof, but it doesn't take too long.
Okay, you have to go back and open it now?
Yeah, I just have to go back around this fence. I was a little bit distracted.
All right. Well, while Saint is backtracking a little bit, I do want to say that if you are having fun with us tonight and you're curious about any of our other Hotfix shows, make sure to go to our website, gamesdonequick.com/hotfix for more information on all of our amazing weekly shows and weekend specials.
Unlock the door. This is what I forgot to do.
Perfect.
Okay. Hey, I needed to use that door.
Get out of the way.
Right. They can use that door, but they can't use this one.
Okay. The door is
This
too
one's
heavy.
built out of plot armor. So they just can't.
High security.
High security plot door. I think if there's a load screen, they just can't manage to do it.
They probably just didn't want to, like, program them in the section after the fact.
Yeah. All right, so now we're going to go get our stuff back.
Okay.
So take one last look. We're actually going to get one of the best, not one of the best guns, but one of the better guns in the game that is critical for a certain boss skip later on. It's in this crate on the bottom left there.
You said a boss skip?
A boss skip.
Ooh, okay.
Like the only boss skip. And one of the only skips in the whole game, because the game is very linear and built in a very PlayStation 2 kind of way, where it's hard to skip stuff. All right, we got our items back. Let's open this honeycomb puzzle armory thingy. And we got the Magnum. And we'll be also saving that gun until we need it.
Nina's gonna show us Magnum by the end of the
Magnum.
run. It's magnificent.
One look. All right. So now we gotta go backtrack to that elevator that we left behind for ourselves.
Wait, what
we're
on... Sorry, go ahead.
and we're gonna meet Benicio del Toro, boss fight 1.
AKA Enrique.
Enrique, yeah. I just call him Benicio del Toro because he just is. That's just who he is. And I'm surprised they didn't get sued for this game.
Okay. That was my next question. Like, what did Benicio del Toro think of this?
I don't think he knows anything about it.
Maybe he doesn't know.
He
Yeah.
has no clue. And I think the creators of the game were just fans. And these guys can't stop Nina. They're just going to watch her go up this elevator. They're just helpless.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what happened to Nina's outfit? They messed it up real bad.
Yeah, it gets tattered over the course of
The game.
Yeah. Each outfit gets tattered pretty much, except the final one.
Going for realism.
Yeah, so we got a little bit of a skip here coming up. Wait for this guy to say, report your status. Flip. And then, they weren't done coming out of the door, apparently. All right.
Gandalf's like, fly, you fools. And Nina does the backflip.
Fly, you fools. Backflips stylishly.
Yes.
Down with the Balrog.
It's actually Nina's birthday soon, right?
Wait, what?
I think, like, in the lore.
Damn, for real?
I'm gonna double check.
What does that make her, like, zodiac-wise?
Oh gosh. Chat, you'll have to help me out with that. I can't find it now, but I thought. Oh wait, yeah, date of birth, July 25th.
Yo.
Yo.
I think that's like when Evo is.
That's in like about a week or so. So hey,
Happy birthday, Nina.
happy early birthday, Nina.
Early birthday.
Seems like now is a good time to maybe pick up the speed run if anyone's
Exactly.
having fun with us.
Give Nina a birthday gift and learn to speedrun Death by Degrees and sit through all the load screens.
Yes.
I will say that's probably the hardest part of this whole run is the patience that you need
Oh yeah.
to
Well,
just sit through a lot of these screens. Oh, here we get to see Enrique talking to Heihachi. I'm gonna let this play for just a sec.
助かります。あなたの部隊が加わってくれれば負けません。この争いが
So there he is.
oh wow. Now, do we know if Benicio del Toro ever had this hairstyle? That'd be the real question here.
Is he for real?
Should be more concerned about that woman behind you. Nina Williams.
Very casual.
Yeah.
Chat answered the question. Nina is a Leo. So Saint.
Oh. Yo, let's go. Maybe that's why I'm so into this game.
That's why you feel a connection to this game.
Maybe.
I'm sure.
I don't know. So we have Enrique boss fight.
All right, let's go.
He has a sword. Ooh, what's this? I'm gonna scan his scabbard for part of his fingerprint. He just leaves it here and you can just scan it in the middle of the boss fight.
That's so funny.
You get iframes. Well, I didn't time it very well, but I'm gonna go ahead and heal because we don't want to use any defibrillators on this guy. So just gonna do some due diligence there. And start off with a crit. 2 crits to the chest. Okay, yeah. So we have a lot of weapons that can damage Enrique pretty handily, but again, I'm gonna save the railgun, save the magnum, and we just kind of combo him carefully while not taking too much damage. Oh, he went over the whole console. Okay. So I'm pretty much just watching his attacks. You always get a free combo after he does some kind of attack, and they can get a katana combo. Okay. Ooh, I missed my crit somehow. If you whiff your crit, Nina just kind of does a single attack, but you still lose all of your crit meter, which is pretty rough. We're just gonna chip away at him here. Thank you, camera. Yeah, the directional fighting system is like kind of interesting until the camera starts rotating in a really crazy way, and suddenly you mess up your combo. And
I imagine this would be 10 times harder if you were doing this on a PS2 controller. There's a little adapter that we are using for this run, correct, Saint?
yeah.
Yeah, so Saint's on a PS4 controller adapter, and while it's still pretty tough, I think PS2 controller users might have more of a challenge here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the guitar is good.
You can have it your way. Yep, there's another camera kind of just messing up my combo. That happens quite a bit. So I wouldn't say this boss fight is one of the harder ones, but it does take a bit more patience, because it's just a lot of chip damage. But once you get him in a corner and get kind of into a rhythm, he's pretty, it's kind of a simple boss fight. Don't want to use that gun.
Don't call her honey, honey.
Yeah, he does that a lot. Okay. Bone crack.
That didn't sound very good.
That was a little rough, Mamacita.
Mamacita.
Mamacita. Don't call her Mamacita. Mamacita.
Not bad at all.
Oh, he landed on the railing. I've never seen that before. That was really weird.
Oh yeah, he like fell behind
Usually you
it.
hit him over it. That's really kind of funny. Hit that grind. Skateboarding. Okay, we're getting close to a finish here. No, those bones aren't breaking yet.
It was a good kick though.
Usually when the boss is low, that's when you start seeing the bone break animations.
Yet somehow they always manage to stand back.
Yeah, you can like break both his legs and he's still just like jumping around.
Video game stuff. You
Yeah,
know.
just video game stuff. Okay, again, a bit of a longer boss fight, but I routed it this way specifically because the later boss fight where you fight him, he does way more damage. He's way more unpredictable.
Oh, I see.
And we're going to use the railgun on the second fight for him, which is coming up later.
Right on. Well done.
So, thank you. So we knocked him out. He starts pleading, bargaining for us. He presents himself. I could be a witness for the CIA. And Nina's like, And then out of nowhere, Anna Williams, Nina's sister, barges in. She's working for this organization. And she kicks Nina. And the guy gets away. And so does Anna.
Oh, wow. Okay.
A sibling rivalry.
Anna
for the ages.
Williams has
Anna
entered
Williams,
the
yes.
chat.
Anna Williams has
She's
entered the
she's
chat.
currently lurking.
Yes.
We see you,
She's
Anna.
been watching,
We see you.
waiting for time to critically strike. All right, so we're going to scan the second fingerprint of Enrique on his sword, giving us more access to this facility, which will let us free the scientist. That was the whole point of all this. The scientist who's locked up.
Gosh, I forgot about that guy.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of like Googling when I was playing this game, like, where do I go now in this game?
Oh, you got a little bit lost in
I got really lost.
I see.
And it wasn't until after I beat the game that I realized that Nina has a little like quest journal in the menus that I just like never saw.
Oh, so she
that's
has like
supposed to help you.
she has like her own accounts of what's
Yeah,
happening. That's
exactly.
interesting.
It's kind of like Shenmue. It's like her little diary of what's going on.
That's kind of cool.
So you can, if I saw that, it probably would have been easier. All right, so now we're going to use a key to turn off the metal detector so we can actually leave the faster way. We don't have to go all around this facility just to leave. And now we're going to restock on some stuff. We're going to go into this kind of break room where there's an armory chest full of weapons.
Oh, good.
Stock up for a couple fights coming up. Boss fights.
Who's the next boss we're headed to?
The next boss we're heading to is Anna,
oh.
I believe.
Oh.
Anna Williams.
Okay.
I'm really smart. I
job.
totally don't have a cheat sheet right in front of me. I memorize it all. If you have like a printed paper of solutions, is that tool assisted?
No.
Okay.
It's just paper assist.
Paper assisted. It's a pass.
Yes. A pass. Paper assisted speedrun.
Passruns.org.
We'll give you a pass this time, Saint.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, let's head down this hallway. Free Lucas. And then see what happens. We're back at this area. The camera's doing whatever it wants. But we'll just flip up the stairs and get out of here.
So you said the scientist is Lucas?
Yeah, his name is Lucas.
Okay. You were asking me something?
Have you played any Tekken games, Tippy?
I know I have because I used to play Eddie, but I can't remember.
Gordo, yes.
I can't remember which Tekken it was.
He's in all of them, I'm pretty sure.
It was ages ago. My sister and I used to go to the arcade sometimes together and play Tekken and like Soul Calibur and stuff.
Classic.
Yeah, so
God,
it was a good time.
Love the Soul Calibur cabinets too.
Oh yeah, Soul Calibur played Valdo a lot, and then
The best button mashing character.
Yep.
It's like, hey, if I don't know what I'm doing, you can't count on it.
I don't know. Valdo's a little weird, and hey, so am I. So
yeah, maybe Valdo is your astrological sign.
Valdo is my astrological sign. Yeah,
just Valdo. Yeah,
just Valdo.
You don't share a sign; he is the sign.
But yes, Eddie is fantastic in Tekken, and I think probably play as Eddie the most in the past.
Yeah, he's sick. He's like who you always picked, right? It's like, I'm gonna be Eddie Gordo. He's just the coolest. He's dancing.
He's got the moves, you know?
Capoeira
exactly.
or something. All right, we freed Lucas.
Yay!
And now we need to follow him to investigate his super weapon he was developing. I'm gonna take his meal kit because he
left
God,
it.
the camera.
He left it here.
You left your meal kit.
Lucas, you gotta eat. It's important.
You gotta eat. You're all skin and bones, Lucas. All right. We're not gonna fight these guys. All right. Lucas can handle himself. We're gonna leave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the load times are quite a lot, but also I wonder if someone were to play this on like a modded PS3 or something,
right.
Like maybe it would speed these little loading screens up just a bit, but we're running this on a slim PS2?
Yeah, just the PS2 Slim.
Slim PS2.
I forget the model number. There's a 9 in there somewhere. But the fastest way would probably be to have your own like hard drive installed in the classic PS2 with the game installed.
Oh, I see.
I think that's the fastest way to have load screens. Emulator is not necessarily that much faster either. They're still pretty long, but they're probably faster than disk.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the load screens are probably the worst part about the game, I would say. Everything else is like, this run would be pretty fine otherwise. It's just load screens are constant.
I think that's something that typically will deter a runner from approaching a game like this. You know, it's just a ton of load screens.
There are good and bad speed games.
But
can you hold your breath for a long time?
I don't know.
All right.
Do I have to
Anyone
right
who thinks they can hold their breath for a long time,
okay.
I challenge you.
I'm going to hold my breath. Chat, don't do it. I don't recommend
go through this as fast as I can.
Okay. I'm going to try.
Okay, here we go. Underwater segment.
Did I do it? Did I win? Oh no, I totally failed. We're still swimming. Yeah, Chad, just breathe. And while you're breathing, I do want to say that if you missed out on any of our shows or events that you're curious about, be sure to check out the VODs on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/gamesdonequick. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And while you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to Saint's YouTube channel as well if you're enjoying the run. That's youtube.com/SaintMillion. He will be releasing, good job, a video about this game in the upcoming weeks. So it's definitely something to look forward to if you want to see more Nina.
More Nina.
Who doesn't want to see more Nina?
Let's get it going.
What?
Hashtag more Nina.
Hashtag let's just get it going.
Let's just get it going.
No context. Let's just get it going.
It's a Nina reference from Time Capsule.
There we go.
All right, we're just kind of going to the next plot point. We're going to pick up a Dotanuki.
Okay.
And we're going to the rooftop segment, which features another sniping scene from the beginning, as if you remember.
With a different sniper rifle, presumably.
A different sniper rifle.
Because the other one's damaged and missing.
The other one, Nina just threw away. She just didn't even want it. She was like, screw this. There's actually a climbing sequence with spotlights that we're going to have to do. But if we're fast enough right here, you can kind of get a one cycle. But you really have to have the perfect movement. So I'm going to try and... Oh, camera movement. Okay. I'm not going to make it. All right, we just got to run now. So there's only one opportunity in this cycle of spotlights where you can actually get past them. And if you're very quick, you can make it without waiting. But since we got spotted...
These kind of snap around as quickly as the little electric rope things.
The spotlights?
Yeah, they were like on you really quick.
Yeah, when they spot you, they just fly over. You're gonna have a quick meal while hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
And just wait for this right sequence. So both spotlights have to go up, and then one has to come down, and then that's when you can go. I spent a lot of time here casually yelling at my TV, like, what the hell? How did I get spotted?
I like that you are playing this on a CRT.
Oh, yeah. Well, the reaction time is like really important, especially when you're lining up the criticals. Mm-hmm. Just a little bit of delay on that is infuriating.
Oh, I bet.
Because you have to aim for like thin bones on like Lana Lay or something.
Yeah.
All right. So in terms of the plot, I'm gonna grab this medium meal kit. Every meal kit counts because every meal kit means we will be more secure in saving our defibrillators for much later. We're editing Lucas's passcode, his like fingerprint security, so he can like meet us somewhere. So that's what that was all about.
We had to like give him access to like a certain area.
Upgrade
okay.
His stuff. Because Nina can just, sweep around the place, and she's an agent. She can get access to places. But Lucas, he's just a scientist. He doesn't do flips and swim underwater and stuff.
That we know of.
That we know of.
I mean, we don't know for sure.
Yeah. So now we're heading to a sniper sequence. And right up this ladder is a really unfair part where you get shot almost no matter what, no matter if you're spamming dodges.
Oh, okay.
Did I just not get hit? What the heck? That's never happened. I've never done that without getting hit.
Yo, let's go.
That's kind of awesome. Okay. So here's a sniper. He didn't do his job, so now he's got to pay the price.
Sorry, guy.
Sorry.
You're fired.
You're fired.
Oh my gosh, he just disappears. Deleted from existence.
Delete.
Super. Delete.
All right. Now we have a lovely, lengthy sniper sequence.
Yeah, so this might be a good time
announcements.
Sure, yeah. This might be a good time to take a little stretch break if y'all are needing it. But I do want to say that Games Done Quick Express is returning to TwitchCon this year from September 20th through the 22nd. Submissions are open from now until July 24th. So if you're interested, just use the command !GDQX in our Twitch chat for more information. Ooh, nice shot.
Thank you. Oh, got him. That headshot's a little finicky to hit. All right, next. So this is like the last sniper sequence, but you keep panning over to like different parts of the rooftop area. And there is another sniper sequence in the game. There's a total of 3. The third one will also be at this exact same location.
Oh, okay.
It's like not very much different at all. So they kind of like reuse this one spot. Don't really want to get hit. Taking damage from snipers is not like the end of the world, but it's not preferable. I am trying to save literally as many medkits as I can, because some of the later boss fights are just savage how much damage they can output in a short amount of time.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Okay. Reload. I love aiming on consoles.
Not as easy as it is on a mouse keyboard, I guess.
Not for me. Maybe some other people though. I was never really a console shooter gamer myself.
That's fair.
I love that they put load screens in between the sniper segments.
Oh yeah, like the music's still going.
Yeah, it's like, wait, we're gonna load one more time while you're...
The game is
playing.
reloading the weapon.
Okay. I got these guys. Just gonna reduce the dangerometer over there.
So what happens if it gets max? Lena just
they
gets
start
shot?
hitting you
I
for
see.
like kind of a lot. Well, a little chunk of damage, but it will keep hitting you, and it will also mess up your aim. So you pretty much have to take cover at that point. These guys are a bit annoying. There we go. I assume that guy died.
I gotta say, the aiming is a little bizarre in this game because you'll be making shots and it won't even look like you're aimed at the enemy.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
There's like a strange kind of bullet travel. It like makes you think there's bullet travel by just kind of delaying your shot hitting. So sometimes I'll like aim quick, shoot as I go across them. It doesn't look like they get shot for like another second.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's a little awkward. I feel like sometimes when you're not very zoomed in, the bullet hitbox you're shooting is kind of wider. Like it has a little bit more forgiveness.
You say when you're not zoomed in? Or
Yeah, when you're kind of zoomed a little far out, it seems like it kind of gives you a little bit of leeway. Like some headshots just seem easier. Where's this guy? Blind? Oh,
yeah, it's actually really hard to like see them.
can't find him.
I think I saw him. He was like up a bit. Yeah, right.
Ah,
There
this
you go.
guy. Classic. There's a bazooka guy here that I definitely have to shoot. You cannot kind of hide from him. He will still do damage, even if you take cover from him. So I might keep an eye out for him. Oh, I didn't finish that guy. Oh, bazooka guy's here. Gotta deal with him. No? I guess not yet. I think it's once this guy dies, bazooka guy arrives.
The red flash across the screen.
There he is. This guy, he's a critical target.
Now, can you get the bazooka?
No,
Yeah.
fortunately. Wish.
Flat out no. Okay.
Oh, I feel like I'm like confusing the third sniper segment with this one, so I'm like looking in at the wrong place. It's okay.
Is the third sniper segment also here?
Yes.
Oh,
the
okay.
Same
That
exact place.
yeah, I could see that getting confusing.
All right. Done. Now we need to go meet with Lucas, and we're going to descend into the depths of this prison island. It's more than just a prison island. It's a full-on research facility.
Okay, then.
Just like Resident Evil. Like, this isn't just a mansion. There's a clandestine laboratory. Something. Climb on this rope. You actually... I think the whole point of that sniper sequence is that you can't climb across this because the snipers will just shoot you off.
Oh, okay. Have you tried it, or it requires more
I've
testing?
actually not tried it. I just kind of assumed...
Oh, okay.
Because you're constantly getting shot while trying to get on it and knock you
Sure.
down. So it's just like... Maybe there is a way to skip it. I don't think I was able to. Away we go. What else can we talk about during this load screen?
Now, are you mashing through a bunch of cutscenes here, or
No.
like what's happening in the story now?
So right now we're in the outside area we were in before, so we're kind of backtracking, and we're meeting Lucas at an elevator that requires 2 people.
Of course it does.
Yes. It's been in our face this whole time. It's like, this elevator requires 2 people. And now we can finally do it because Lucas is waiting there.
Okay, so we're gonna go meet back with Lucas.
Yes. We're going to meet him right after this load screen.
Nice.
And then we'll go to another load screen. And then another load screen. There's like a door that leads to a hallway to a load screen coming up. It's really comical. There he is.
Hey, Lucas, what's up?
Hurry, or they'll
Hurry. So he's like trying to get some evidence, I think, against this organization. He knows of where something important is. So he wants to get us to it first.
Now, how does he know that he can trust Nina in this scenario? He
'Cause
doesn't.
she's CIA and she broke him out.
Okay, so he's
So-
just, based on her.
He's like, yeah, you
helping
know what?
him.
He was locked up for some reason. I guess he was thinking about betraying them.
Okay.
So she's kind of helping him because he's a witness. He made this satellite super weapon.
Right, and he needs protection because
needs protection, yeah.
he probably is the only one who knows how to
Exactly.
manage it.
Exactly. So now we get a new soundtrack. We're in this facility. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, this is kind of comfy.
All right. So now we need to open this door that's locked. The controls are busted. It's a real puzzle. Oops, camera. We're going to go up to the sniper tower and get a key to a forklift. And I promise this is all going to make sense.
Okay,
Just spy vibes out here.
the spy music. Do 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 do.
Do.
We've located the intruder.
Iframes. We have the forklift key.
Okay, cool.
If he shoots us off, it's a little bit faster, but it's okay if he doesn't. Okay, nice timing, guy.
Wow, what a jerk.
Alright, we're out of here.
We've lost the enemy.
We've lost the enemy. She's sweeping that way.
You don't mess with the sweeper, okay?
We activated the forklift. Can you guess where this is going? A small vent.
Going up or
Going down. Stingray.
that's a great question. I don't know if Nina is forklift certified. Do you? Probably not.
Do they train assassins in forklift driving?
Well, I mean, hey, you never know. Like, that might be a very important part of training. You never know, like, what you'll find.
It's like one of those things where it's like you probably have to know how to like fly a chopper.
Yeah.
And they teach you multiple things. So it's like you better know how to figure out a forklift, right?
Oh, yeah. If Nina can fly a chopper, she can manage the forklift.
I assume she can fly a chopper.
No
but she's an agent.
certifications necessary, you know?
Yeah. So we're flying this drone around to open some doors for ourselves.
The drone seems pretty forgiving when you kind of brush the wall. Is it tough to control?
It's not. It drifts a little bit.
Drifts,
It's kind of
okay.
touchy, but if it bumps a wall, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't really do damage. This is one of the unskippable cutscenes of the game. I don't know why you can't skip that cutscene. Important stingray action. All right, so we turn that elevator on. Now we can go up here, and we're gonna go open the door for ourselves. And I gotta be kind of careful here, because if these guys pull out their guns and start shooting at us, it's kind of immediate game over.
Oh, wow. So
I gotta hit this button quick.
So you still have to be kind of sneaky.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, once it turns red, they'll start shooting, and they combo the Stingray really fast, and you lose.
Good job.
But luckily on Stingray segments like that, when you get mission failed and you retry, it just restarts you in that drone segment. It doesn't like game over, load a save. It like lets you just retry.
Oh, okay. But you still have to start that sequence from the beginning.
Yeah,
Okay.
still have to start the Stingray sequence from the start.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
All right, so now we broke in. Now we can go here. So at this point, we're hearing from Alan, who's also on this island. Alan, our MI6 partner, that the Komita criminal organization has just unleashed some sort of mechanical monster
Oh my
on
god.
just themselves, I guess. There's like a scramble for some evidence on this super weapon. So now there's a big monster down here. So we're gonna have to look out for that. All right, down here. Just skip these guys. Go through this door. And here's the point that I was telling you about, where we go through a door and then we're gonna walk down a hallway and just open another door. And there's literally no point to this hallway except
They were
there's
trying
another
to
door.
like flesh out the architecture of the place, you know?
Yeah, but this is just like door to a door. It's classic PS2 gameplay. All right, in this area, there are electric fences that we really have to be careful not to touch while we dash through it, because they do a considerable amount of damage, so this fence is pretty deadly. We're still gonna go through like this. Just try to avoid people and the fence. But we're about to turn it off anyway, because that's just, it's a puzzle. Looks like we can turn it off. Do you want to turn it off? Yes.
I guess if that's our only option, yeah.
If that's the plot critical thing to do, then yeah, I think I do. All right. I don't think I need to kill those guys. I think my XP's doing okay. Lucas can take care of those guys.
Lucas, follow us.
Lucas, you got it.
Wait, he's not following us.
He's gonna tank those guys for a second.
Okay.
He's not gonna get hurt. Oh, they chased me anyways. Weird.
Oh, yeah. See, Lucas scared these guys off.
Yeah, they were like, I'm not fighting that guy.
They're like, we're not going to touch Lucas.
Yeah.
He's a pro fighter.
Yeah, get Nina. All right. So when we got that Magnum, it was for this boss fight with Anna coming up. So we are on this bridge, and the bridge is falling apart. Like as you fight Anna, and if you fall through one of the holes on the bridge, you die instantly. Defibrillators don't help you.
Oh, okay.
However, Anna, she flips away if she falls in one of the holes. So it's like, oh, that's unfair, but okay, whatever. But with the Magnum specifically, on the last shot of the Magnum, if you combo her, she won't like flip out of the hole. And I have no clue why it's like this, but I'm gonna try to nail it first try. She flips out, but on the last bullet, she should go in. And that's a boss skip.
Nice.
So that's Anna 1 done.
Anna 1, done.
So that's a skip I found completely on accident. I guess I got really lucky when I was just like fighting her and I pulled out my Magnum and I was like, whoa, she just died. What the hell? And then I figured out that setup. So what happens during this cutscene is the monster that was running amok in this facility falls onto the bridge where Nina and Anna are fighting. And Anna and Lucas fall. So Anna kind of disappears and Lucas needs help because he's getting chased by this giant golem.
Oh, no.
And I am going to save here again because the escort mission coming up is kind of random and Lucas can die pretty easily.
We're going to be escorting Lucas out of the building.
That's right. We're going to be escorting Lucas out of a scary situation with
Okay.
a scary monster. God, these guys. Tekken Force. Most elite units. Pretty annoying guys. I mean, no match for Nina, but still kind of annoying. Just going back in here. We don't have to fight these guys. We're just running right here. Okay, so we have a maze situation here.
Okay.
We have security cameras. We see the overlay of the kind of tunnel system that Lucas is in, and it's our job to guide him out.
All right.
It's like an escort mission, basically. Okay, so I gotta pay attention for a sec, because this is random. His starting position is usually left of the glowy F.
I'm in a four-way intersection. Which way do I go?
Four-way intersection, go left, I think. So the goal here is to go to the glowy L on the top right. There's a crowbar there.
Should I go left or straight?
Left or straight? That sounds right. You should be heading to G right now. The glowy letters are where there are cameras. So you see L, there's a crowbar.
I could just go straight, or do you want me to go right?
Okay, so this is good. He's at G. So now he's going to get to the
Should I go
left or straight. Want to go left. He's going to automatically turn right and end up at L. So the goal here is to not get him killed. We want to get him the crowbar and then get him to the exit without running into the monster, which is always automatically tracking him and following him. So we can't go back the way we came. Here's Lucas.
It's a crowbar. It's not much.
It's a crowbar.
But I guess it'll have to do. I'm in a four-way intersection. Which way do I go?
We're going to make him go straight. We're going to basically do a loop-de-loop from L. We're going to go down to H and then go all the way along the bottom from K to J to I. We might see the golem on these cameras at some point. He's usually not far behind. Just waiting for him to get to H.
I could just go straight, or do you want me to go
Gonna
right?
go straight. He's automatically gonna turn right. I don't see that golem. So Lucas is at the bottom right. He's heading towards K. He's at the four-way intersection. Yeah, he just turned right at the bottom right corner.
This
It's
is
exciting stuff.
This is intense.
It kind of is.
Which way do I go?
It is intense. Oh, I think I saw something. Oh, he should be heading to K soon. There he is. Hey, Lucas.
Run, Lucas, run.
Or do you want me to
Yeah, he's not very urgent at all. Windy walk. But what lurks in the darkness?
I could just go straight, or do you want me to
Okay,
go
keep
right?
going straight, please, as fast as you can.
Oh my gosh,
'Cause
there
here
it
he
is.
goes. This is these are called J statues.
Do you want me to go right?
I don't know what the J stands for, really. But we'll be seeing a lot more of them throughout the rest of the run.
I just turned right.
All right. Lucas is coming up near the exit. He'll be showing up there. More
Okay.
lefts, and we're out.
Which way should I go? Turn left.
Okay, this went actually really well.
Four-way intersection. Which way do I go?
This can be a stressful part because his starting position is random.
Oh.
And if you can't pinpoint exactly where he is, and if you make the wrong turn or you don't move fast enough, Lucas takes a lot of damage from the golem. And depending on their position, Lucas can get permanently comboed and you just immediately game over when Lucas
Oh,
dies.
so if he dies, it's just game
Yeah,
over.
you're
I
trying to
mean,
keep
yeah,
him
that
from
makes
dying.
sense. Oof. Okay, well, good job we got out of there.
Yeah, that was lucky RNG actually in that case. So now Lucas got the crowbar and he broke himself out and the statue tried to chase him out, but the tunnel collapsed on the statue.
Of course it did.
Of course. So now it's just us and Lucas chilling, and we're gonna keep trying to make our way to this research facility that he keeps talking about in the cutscenes that you're not seeing.
Can you imagine he's just making it all up?
He very well could have been,
He's making it up just to get Nina's autograph.
but oh, that's a good point. But Alan, the other agent guy, he did send Nina a map of the complex.
Okay.
Suspiciously, he just always has a map ready to go. All right, we got the crowbar. We'll be using it too. And I'm going to grab this extra holster, holding more firearms. And then we are going to... The whole point of all of this in this area was to get the crowbar to open a hatch that was always sitting there.
Wow.
But of course, you need to fight Anna and then guide Lucas through the maze.
It just blends in
And
with everything.
It's right here. Use crowbar.
That's actually so funny.
There's even a cutscene for it. And we go down. Deeper into the depths of degrees.
Deeper into the degrees.
Deeper degrees of death. And other than that one backup save I had to do, this is a pretty decent run so far.
Nice, yeah.
Things are going swimmingly.
Doesn't seem like there's been too many complications aside from that, so you're doing great.
This is great. I'm having a good time.
This
Hope
is
everyone's having a
so
good
great.
time.
I love this for us.
Just happy to show off Nina. You know?
I just think it's cool that she has her own game.
She has her own game.
Out of nowhere. Like, I'm just betting that so many Tekken fans probably don't even know this game exists.
I think the hardcore Tekken fans know it exists.
The hardcore fans,
but
for
if
sure.
you've just kind of played Tekken and even the PS2, like, you probably have never heard of this. It didn't sell very well, even though it did have a considerable team behind it.
I'm curious how many copies it sold now. I'm going to consult the internet.
Sure. But this game was also made by Namco when it was still just Namco. This was released the same year that Namco merged with Bandai.
Bandai? Yeah, okay.
So this is one of the last pure Namco games. A Tekken side game featuring Nina Williams. All right, so we let Lucas in through a lock because we swam through a thing, and now we're going to head to a cutscene. And nope, not a cutscene. 7 cutscenes, which we will be skipping all of them, which means we have 8 load screens to go through.
Sure.
So I'll do my best to explain the plot, unless you want to say an announcement. There's plenty of time.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned this once before, but I do want to mention it again that GDQ's next all-women and femme speedrunning event, Flame Fatales, is coming up August 18th through the 25th. So you can use the command !FF in our Twitch chat to check out the schedule and let us know what you're looking forward to the most. And then, yeah, Sing, if you want to indulge us with some of the plot, I would love to.
Okay, so at the bottom of the ocean, there's this thing called methane hydrate. It's like bacteria on the ocean floor, and this is all fictional.
Fiction, got it.
So when activated by electromagnets, which are shot from satellites, that bacteria like bubbles up and gets really hot. It says it's super fuel efficient.
Ooh.
And it also causes ships to sink and lose track of their radar devices. Like it's something on the ocean floor that activates from the satellites in space, and it can sink ships from space. Basically.
Okay, but what is like the range on this thing?
Lucas was smashing it because he's mad.
Lucas,
the
please.
range from space.
I just meant like in terms of underwater, like how big is that area where ships can sink and things
all
go?
over the world.
Oh my gosh, the world.
It's a satellite system all over the world. And not only can it sink ships, if all of it is activated at the same time, it raises the ocean's levels. And all of civilization will be flooded.
Who would do that?
We're in a scuba suit.
Who would do that, honestly?
Only a crazy person. Only somebody who hated. Oh my god, this camera change always messes me up. Okay.
Oh wow, Nina even has the scuba suit on.
Yeah, we're gonna do some diving.
Okay.
So yeah, methane hydrate. It's activated by a satellite system that we've been talking about, the super weapon system. It's called Salacia.
Okay.
Like Salacious Crumb from Star Wars, but just Salacia.
A very obscure Star Wars reference. Thank you, Saint.
So that's what happened at the beginning of the game when a leaked video of a ship exploding and going underwater. It was the satellite system being tested.
Ooh.
And that's we're trying to stop global warming. It's Nina versus global warming, death by degrees.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So now we're in the research lab. It's been filled with poison gas or toxic gas, and all the scientists have been killed to cover up this project. So that's why we have this mask and scuba suit, so we can kind of traverse this area. And our goal now is to neutralize the gas, which means we got to pick up 2 key items. This is one of them. It's a chlorine-based detergent. And the other one is like bleach or something. And we're going to put them both in the sprinkler system and turn it on. And that will solve the poison gas situation.
Just bleach it, you know?
Yeah, with detergent, though, so it smells good.
So it also smells good. Listen, we're going to save the world and make sure it smells good in the process.
Yes, exactly. The other item isn't bleach, but I forget what it's called. It's some chemical. We're also going to stop at this armory puzzle, and we're going to get some more weapons. Okay. The main thing we want here are the guns. Submachine gun and a Shade.
Shade.
And there's also a defibrillator in this room that is a little hidden, but I've played the game, so I know it's here. Again, I don't trust the camera's angles, so I'm always holding R2 like this to like control the camera.
Right, because
it's something that you probably calcium hydroxide, I guess is what it's called. It's not bleach.
Calcium hydroxyclean, sure.
Yeah, hydroxyclean. So we're gonna go put that in the sprinkler system.
Okay.
It's a puzzle.
Sounds like a party, I guess.
It's it's pretty fun.
Don't try this at home.
No, don't put chemicals in your sprinkler system.
Don't do it at home.
Turn it on. Unless you have like a toxic research facility situation going on.
Special circumstances.
Yeah. What's really weird is this fog effect over the game. It really does not work in the emulator.
Oh, really?
Like I originally emulated this game, and I legally ripped it from my copy of the game, and I played it on emulator. And yeah, when you're in this area, there's just like squares that are floating everywhere.
Oh.
Like it looks really bad. It looks fine here, fine enough, but the emulator really struggles.
I'd be kind of curious to see like the visual comparison. It sounds really funny.
Yeah. HD remake when?
Ooh, could you imagine?
Namco. The people want Nina. Make the load screens like non-existent, please.
I don't know. This is like a pretty interesting story. I feel like if they did remake it, like I'd play it.
They should just like, yeah.
I mean, I'd play this
6
version.
exclusive.
PlayStation 6.
Come on. Launch it with the console.
That would be epic.
It's a fire alarm. Activate it.
Sure is.
It says break glass. Nina just presses it like a button. The fog.
He broke it off camera.
Yeah, she wanted to be discreet. There we go. We solved it. So we had to do that because the doors leaving this area would not open otherwise. Oops, wrong way.
We had a good question come in from chat. Is there a limit to the air that you can breathe? Or Nina's wearing the suit and she's completely
It's
immune?
infinite in the suit.
Okay, so yeah. If Nina's wearing the suit, she doesn't have to worry about
Yes.
suffocating.
Suffocating or swimming underwater. I think you have infinite air at that
Oh,
point.
okay. Well, that's nice for the gamers. You don't have to stress about that kind of
It's a
thing.
big dub for the gamers.
I mean, yeah,
I'd say.
can focus more on your fighting technique.
Yeah, in swimming form. Okay, so at this point, now that we've unlocked some doors and cleared the gas from this area, Lucas has actually gone ahead on without us. And he is
What?
looking for the evidence by himself.
Oh no.
So a bit silly on his part, but seems to be doing something on his own.
Lucas, what are you doing?
But we are just going to continue our search, investigating this facility, looking for Lucas and evidence.
This is security.
And we're going to stumble upon
All units, stay sharp.
a bit of a brutal... Oh, gosh. They got me. It's a bit of a brutal scene coming up. Got a bunch of dead bodies left by the J statue beast. I think I'm actually going to kill these guys for some XP. They're giving me a little more trouble than I had anticipated.
Now I haven't really seen you or maybe I'm just not reading the game well, but how do you level up your skills? Is there a menu?
I've not leveled up anything at all.
I
actually.
see. Okay.
I will admit. I've been saving my skill points, though. The main things you get from leveling up are more crit meter and skill points to spend. But I haven't had enough necessarily to... okay, finally got it.
To make any worthwhile upgrades.
Yeah, exactly.
I see.
But I may just... okay, we'll just... Okay, I'll take that. Nice. Okay,
They're just dropping the
few
candy.
meal kits. That was nice of the game.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Maybe I will check how many skill points I have.
Well, don't let me pressure you. I mean,
Well, now I'm worried.
I was just I heard you talk. Yeah, I heard you talk about the skill points, and I'm like,
Yeah. No, let's talk about it.
Let's get in the menu here.
Because this is a good point. I'm gonna get melee proficiency. Okay, I actually needed. Yeah, I have enough for 2 of melee proficiency. This makes my weapons not break as fast.
Ooh, that's nice.
Oops, I actually did mean to save there. We have a double boss fight coming up, like 3 phases.
Ooh,
of
okay.
2 different bosses. So I'm gonna go ahead and just plant a save here. I think the timer's wrong because of the backup save, but it's no biggie. We'll rely on the real game time or the real timer in the.
Yeah, there's a timer at the end of the run, right?
Yeah, but mine's skewed because of the backup save.
Oh, I see.
So we'll
okay.
rely on RTA.
Right.
So we're gonna fight that J statue that we saw chasing Lucas.
That was a jade statue?
A J, the letter J dash statue
Oh,
is what it's called.
I thought you said jade
And I have-
statue.
No. That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool, actually. All right, we're gonna start with a double crit on its little robot brain.
Take that.
Yeah, bust your system. Gonna go ahead and heal because I suspect I'll be taking a little damage. All right, so this guy, he launches these little drones that you gotta dodge periodically. And then once they fly by 3 times, they aim at you and they launch some missiles. But if you run around the boss, they'll hit him instead. So it does a little extra damage to him. So my strat for this guy is to do the first attack of the katana combo over and over. And that seems to kind of do the most damage, the first attack. If you do the full combo, it doesn't necessarily, it's not like very DPS efficient, I guess.
Right, you don't want to waste the moves.
Like, oh, he got me. I thought I was far away enough.
Laying the smackdown on Nina.
He literally did a wrestling move. It was a smackdown. Kia. All right, so that's phase 1. The only thing different in phase 2 for this statue is he uses flamethrowers more, and
Oh.
I actually didn't even know he could jump off the wall wrestling style in phase 1. I thought that was a phase 2 joint, but I guess he can just do it anytime.
That's too funny.
For me, honestly. All right, again, we're just gonna keep trying to dodge those drones. They're coming again. All right, 1 hit. That's not too bad. Gonna come one more time. Or no, they're shooting lasers now. Just make sure they hit the statue. All right, I just want him to get stunned. Oh yeah, Alan's over there now, and he's charging up the super laser.
Okay.
He's gonna
Alan.
finish it off for us once we get this thing low enough. There we go. Get one last crit on him. All right, he's pretty low. I think if we get him in front of the cannon, it should just end the fight, but sometimes it's easier to just kill him. Okay, now he's gonna do his flamethrower attack. This is fine. You know what? I'm gonna get out my gat. Oh, forgot about those guys.
Come on, Saint.
Okay.
Nice. End it.
And then Alan finishes him off with a laser beam. That's actually the weapon the satellite uses. It's like an electromagnet laser. So that was just sitting around as like a test version of it.
Okay, yeah.
But that's technically what's in the satellites that makes the global warming
the
happen.
testing facility.
This all makes sense in the context of the story, I promise.
I believe you.
Yeah. So make another cheeky save real quick. Just because the boss fight coming up is with Enrique again. It's the final fight with him, Benicio del Toro. Legally distinct Benicio del Toro. But we have a special strategy for him. Because he does a lot of damage, he's unpredictable, and he has a lot of health.
So
But
what is our strategy?
our strategy is to use the J statue, which is running rampant during this fight. It will charge both Nina and Enrique. So it does damage to him until he has half health, and then the J statue kind of runs off and breaks down. And then we are going to double crit him and then use the railgun, and that will finish off the rest of his health.
All right, let's do it.
So instead of engaging him in direct combat, which is really how you lose a lot of health and burn through a lot of meal kits, and he's very aggressive.
And he's good at blocking too.
Huh?
He's good at blocking as well.
Yeah, and he blocks everything.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna try to avoid him. Well, try not to get charged ourselves. So we just keep baiting him over here. Just hang out with the J statue.
The J statue's like a little puppy.
Okay.
Or a big
Okay,
puppy
well,
in this case.
The statue's supposed to target the boss, actually, but sometimes he just goes in a direction. There we go. He's a good boy.
He's a floppy little puppy.
Yeah, he's just like a sloppy puppy. So I want to like distract him, kind of, because he actually dodges this charge. So you want to kind of get him in a block animation, or you want him to start. No, not me. Come on. Just hanging out with him. Okay.
Now, does the J statue do like a significant amount of damage when it does
Yeah,
hit?
so you see the health that he's lost so far?
Yeah.
That is a significant amount of damage.
Okay, so that was from one hit.
Oh, come on. He's going kind of badly, but we'll be all right. Go ahead and burn a medium milk kit. Getting into my big stuff. Back over here. Oh, come on. Yeah, sometimes he has like a ranged weapon that comes out super fast. This J statue's not he's not really helping out right now.
Yeah, the statue's just chilling. big
Uncharacteristically terrible right now.
The
Usually he
statue
just
shy.
targets him and goes. There we go.
There you go. Who's a good boy?
You gotta like kind of line him up in a weird way. Yeah, the J statue, like, he won't. Okay. Stay there. Oh, come on.
What's wrong? Is that the best you can do?
No. Charge. How did that not hit him?
It's like going right around.
He just like clipped around him. Oh my gosh.
What a waste of time.
Okay. This can go really fast, but it's not.
I mean, the statue's just not really cooperating with.
He's not cooperating,
the fight.
and even though he ran right into him that last time, he like doesn't do damage because just hit. I don't know, weird programming of something. He's close though. He's close to half health. That's all we need. We just need him to be half health.
You're pathetic.
He's just running into walls. Okay, he should get hit there. That's good. Taking a little too much damage, but it's honestly still faster than Chip damaging him constantly. Okay,
Right.
perfect. He's below half health. The J statue's gonna go get incapacitated on the wall, but we're gonna finish him off now.
Okay.
We're gonna double crit.
Ooh.
Get out our railgun, target him. 1, 2. Oh, come on! What the heck? Okay, I just don't want to die. I don't want to use a defib on this guy.
Yeah, just have your meal kits.
This is how overly aggressive he is. Oh, come on. He has like no health. Right, shotgun does nothing. That's weird. He
Ooh,
should be dead by now.
This is stressing me out.
Okay.
Okay. Whew, whew. Good job.
He is the hardest fight in the game. He's harder than the final boss, any of the final few bosses.
Ooh, okay. Enrique is super dead now?
He's super dead.
Super
He's
dead.
dead.
He's not coming back.
I should have let the cutscene play out, but he watches Nina walk away as he dies, and he's like, what a nice view. And then he just dies.
Well, he got to see the beautiful Nina before he died.
Yeah. All of her glory. All right, now we are going to get out of here. We gotta find Lucas.
Oh yeah, shit. Where's Lucas?
Lucas, so Enrique was holding on to Lucas, and he got the evidence. Lucas got the evidence, then Enrique took it from him, and then in the midst of the fight that we were just in, Lucas took the evidence and ran away.
Okay.
So now we're tracking him down and seeing what happened with him.
Well, he must be like relatively nearby then.
He must be relatively nearby then.
Surely.
I'm going to take a little bit of a detour. This is an optional ladder. It's a tall ladder, but it's very much worth it because we're going to get the second strongest melee weapon in the game.
Ooh, and what is that?
It's called a Ripper Blade.
The Ripper Blade.
Ripper. It's a huge sword.
Okay. And we'll be taking this to the end of the game?
Yeah, we'll be using it in the final few sections, really.
Okay, cool.
It's in this.
It's hard for me to tell sometimes what the pictures are when you do these
Yeah,
puzzles.
some kind of mythological stuff.
Okay.
So the Ripper Blade is something that we're going to see a lot of upcoming enemies using. They're like cyborg soldiers.
Okay.
And it's going to introduce this whole subplot within the game that Komita is also working on cyborg soldiers,
Of course
which
they are.
Nina was planned to be used as an experiment.
Oh no.
But she's not going to fall for that.
She can't.
But they were using like CIA agents as like cyborg
So, like, were
projects.
they trying to clone her first?
No,
we
they're
don't
just
know.
gonna
They
like
were-
make her a cyborg.
Okay, they were just gonna mod her a bit.
They were gonna mod her,
gonna mod her.
get a new graphics card or something.
Something, yeah.
And oh no, Lucas is dead,
No.
and Alan is here.
What did Alan do?
Alan apparently found him here.
I don't trust
Mysterious.
Alan. I don't trust Alan.
Mysterious. He says he's gonna tell us that Lana Lay did it, and we're gonna take Lucas's
Sure,
pocket
blame
watch.
it on Lana.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
So we just took Lucas's pocket watch. Lucas liked that pocket watch a lot, and he checks it in the cutscenes sometimes. And I think you're supposed to go, why is he checking that pocket watch all the time?
Oh, I bet there's a secret thing in it.
Maybe.
Oh,
So we got it. Alan didn't know about it, but we did.
Okay.
And that's like plot thickens, right?
Yeah, the plot thickens for sure.
Right now, we're just escaping the island with Alan, and we're just doing a one last backtrack through the whole facility. It's like a best of
Twitch tours.
run. Exactly. Get your camera. On your left, you'll see the dingy prison that we broke out of.
And on your right, another dingy prison.
Even more garbage. See ya. We're out of here.
The sound effect for Nina's like wave dash is so funny to me.
Like crunchy.
Yeah, it's crunchy. It's like a crunchy sweep. I find that entertaining.
It's like an auto-generated gamer tag. Crunchy.
crunch, crunch, crunch. It's Nina eating on the go,
Like
surely.
Gordita Crunch.
Oh gosh.
Oops. Oh, camera shenanigans. You get to hear this music intro a lot.
I'm okay
The
with it.
wailing guitar. Yeah, I remember this place. Good times. All right. We're heading back to the outside area. So we're heading back up to the rooftops where we did that last sniper sequence, but this time Alan is involved and we gotta protect him in the sniper sequence. And that is the last thing we're doing on this
Intruder detected.
island
Okay.
before we head out.
There's the intruder.
Excuse me. All right, We're gonna take this elevator, and they're just, once again, helpless to stop Nina. They'll just watch her go up the elevator. A funny thing about this part coming up is there was like the wire we had to cross to get to this one tower. It's electrified now because we powered on the elevator. So it's like if you try to climb the wire while it's turned on, you'll get knocked off. And you're supposed to turn it off so Alan can take the wire, but you really don't even have to do it. You can just leave it on and he'll cross it anyway.
Okay, so Alan is...
So you're supposed to turn this off and then go up this ladder and take out a sniper, but you don't have to turn the power off.
That's really
he'll
funny.
just figure it out.
I mean, I guess they expect you to turn it off for
They expect
Alan
you to,
as a
but
courtesy.
Yeah. So we're just gonna take the sniper out. Actually, should have grabbed him for an instant kill. But gonna grab these grenades, and as this guy dies, we'll start the sniper sequence. Same deal as the last time, except we're just protecting Alan. See, he's on the power line anyways. We didn't have to turn it off. So he's going to go jack the helicopter while we protect him, and we're relying on him to come and pick us up so we can escape.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
He will pick us up.
That's the plan.
Right? Right?
Right?
he's the good guy, right?
Maybe. So there he goes. I'm not controlling this, but I will be soon. Uh-oh, trouble. Could have seen this coming.
Oh,
Here's the
no.
controls.
Are the cyborgs here now?
No, not yet.
Not yet, okay.
God, I couldn't hit any one of those shots. Yeah, the sniper has a bit of a sway on it. What are you doing? Alan will just be judgy of you no matter how you perform during this, by the way. You can literally get headshots instantly every time, and he'll just be complaining.
It's madness, I say.
Hurry up and take them out. What are you doing? He'll also say that he's running out of ammo, but he has infinite ammo. So he's just a liar.
He has to just make it seem urgent, you know?
He's just, yeah, he's just a, whatever you call it. Liar, pants on fire, death by degrees. I'm trying to shoot them. That's what I think I'm doing. Okay. Now they should start spawning back here. Oh, there's more. Right, there's one more wave on the ground.
So this is the final sniper sequence?
Yeah, this is the last sniper sequence we're going to be seeing.
Okay.
We have these really far away guys. Got some nice shots there. Nice. Those guys are kind of tough. Because they are so far away. Then we have two rooftop rows at the same time. Come on. There we go. This guy. Then the next place they spawn is here. Okay. Okay. Oops. Thought that guy was dead. There we go. And we're going to be down here. See, this sniper section is a lot better because it doesn't load 3 different times while you're doing the sniper section. It just continues spawning people.
I find that weird that it was giving
Yeah.
you loading screens at all in the last mission.
There's some questionable load screen related decisions in this game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe just limitations at the time.
I don't know. It was definitely a point of criticism when this game did come out. It got kind of 50s along the board, and load screens were definitely up there with one of the reasons for it not being so well received. Which is understandable. You don't want to just sit there, go through a door, oh, I gotta load again.
I mean, at least not during a mission. Maybe, between missions, sure, forgivable, but a bit weird.
But it was a different time.
It was a different time. It was 2005, okay?
Yeah. Time capsule.
I do want to say, too, if y'all are enjoying the run, make sure you follow Saint on his YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/SaintMillion. And if you're enjoying the run, subscribe while you're there. I'm sure he would appreciate it.
True.
Big true.
Oh, yeah, you can shoot Alan, too. Take that.
Oh, snap. He doesn't have a comment on that?
No, when
That
you
is
literally
so
shoot him,
funny.
he won't complain. But when you're doing everything
He waves
perfectly,
at you.
he's like, thanks.
Oh, nice shot, Nina. You're
Nice
doing
shot.
great up there.
Okay, so Alan got the helicopter.
Okay. He has secured the chopper.
Damn!
This is a straight up movie.
Whoa! I can skip this. I'm just letting it play because it looks kind of cool. There's Anna.
There she is.
She's
She's
Nina.
so furious,
sibling rivalry, and etc.
etc.
All right. Now we were escaping, and we got back to the boat. We got shot down near the boat, and we had to land near the boat. And then Nina, she's got a new outfit. She's got final outfit. They're cyborgs now. A lot's happened. in
Okay,
that
so
one cutscene.
so these are the cyborgs in question.
These are the cyborgs.
Okay, we made it. We made it, y'all.
We got this one. Defibrillator. And Nina lands through the window of the captain's room, but we are back on the boat from the beginning of the game.
Okay.
So we will be doing some backtracking, but we now have access to inaccessible stuff from earlier. Rooms, sorry, not stuff. So we're gonna make our way through the boat, and our current quest is to stop the super weapon, I think, at this point. Lucas is dead. We have a puzzle here.
R.I.P..
Hold on. It goes A, B. And then C, D. Can you guess the last part?
I don't know. Is it F-E?
No, we're done.
Oh,
It was A, B, C. That's it. That's all you needed.
good job.
We did it. Now we got a blank card for our efforts, which we're immediately going to turn into a level 1 passkey. A blue card. So there's blue doors, there's yellow doors, and there are red doors now. So it's just 3 new levels of access that we need to unlock.
Gosh, that sound scared me.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
So we have kind of a unique puzzle here. There's like the flag. There's like a boat system with flags.
Yeah,
code
it's like a
names.
nautical flag system. I
flag
don't
system.
exactly remember what each flag means
Right.
offhand, but yes,
So,
it is a system.
To our Romeo and Juliet, putting those in opens a painting of Romeo and Juliet, and we pick up a secret medallion behind the painting. This is the executive boardroom from earlier.
Ooh, it's a nice boardroom.
Yeah. So now we can open these doors that we couldn't go into before. So it's real masterful backtracking design going on here.
So you like pretty much remember the layout from before? Like it's easier to go through the boat since you've already done it.
Yeah. Yeah. So you go out that door and you're like, oh, I'm here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, this place. So fun. And then little things are a little different on the boat now. There's cyborgs everywhere. There's J statue sitting there. They don't actually activate unless you run close enough to them.
Oh, that's
You
convenient.
can just pass by them. No problem. These guys are here. Gotta wait for them to close the door so I can enter.
That's the weirdest thing about this.
Yeah.
The door is wide open, but you still gotta wait, you know?
Not do it until you put in your own fingerprint code.
Yeah, it's like you're not allowed to go through the locked gate
Yeah.
at the private
You have
community.
to scan your fingerprint,
Yeah,
which
exactly. Which you stole.
you stole. Yes. So right now, with that medallion that we got, it's part of a puzzle that's reminiscent, or a direct reference to Metal Gear 2, I think. So you have to take it to a cold place, so the medallion changes to a certain type of medallion, and they take it to a warm place, so it changes to a different medallion. It's like a hot, cold puzzle.
Oh yeah, there's that puzzle like that in Metal Gear.
Death by degrees.
Death by degrees.
So we're heading to the cooler that we fought Bryce in oh so long ago.
Is he just in there?
No, Bryce is dead.
Oh, okay. But I mean, like, is his body in there?
We'll see. No, Bryce's body is somewhere else. And but we will see Bryce's body again.
Okay,
I
that's
assure you.
weird. I didn't like
Just a little spoiler there.
I didn't
That makes
intend
no sense.
for that. I apologize.
All right, back into the cooler. Still blood here. They didn't clean anything up. There's been no time. But they did empty this cooler out of all of the meat that was hanging around.
Oh, good.
But instead, but they didn't move our dead agent friend. He's still here. But there are new cyborgs here. All right, so our crust turned into a cold chimera crust. And there's also a large meal kit here, the biggest heal in the game. We're gonna grab that. And just try to take... Oh!
Ooh, that
I'm
was
gonna use that large meal kit.
that was a big hit.
Jeez, I don't think I've ever been hit by that.
That's
but
why
that
they
does a
give you
lot of damage.
the big can.
That's why they pay them the big bucks. All right, crap.
Yeah, get out of there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was terrible. I basically just picked up an item to use an item.
That's probably why it's there.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you're gonna need this.
They know you're going to
Yep.
get hit by the cyborgs.
It's good game design, really. All right, we're out of here. And the cool thing about being on the boat again is that all of the items that you picked up before that have fixed placements, they respawned this time around.
I've located the intruder.
So
Oh, that's convenient.
earlier, I kind of ran and picked up another large meal kit that was in the room we're going into right now because it respawned. So it's kind of useful if you have like knowledge of where certain items are. Like this water bottle's here again. So we're gonna grab that as well.
Oh yeah, I mean if you know where it is and it's kind of
Yep.
on the way.
Exactly. It's like copy paste. All the items are back. Like someone just like went in and reset an escape room or something. Yeah,
This yacht is just a big elaborate escape room.
Yeah. So now our goal is to use this cold medallion to get a chimera key, and then we're going to go to a hot room, and then get the medallion changes into a hot thing, and we get a second key,
That's hot.
and it's a good puzzle. So we're going to go this way. So the place we need to turn in this ice medallion is actually in Lana Lay's room. So
Where are we putting it, in the fridge or
there is a
her
Good
mini
question,
fridge?
Tiffy.
Sure.
there is a slot. So it's hard to describe all the puzzles in this game like as you're going to them, but
Sure.
there's like a display with a ship, like a little model ship, and you put the key in where that is, and then the glass comes down, and then there's a key in the ship.
Okay.
Trust.
Let's trust the process.
I'm at the
I'll believe it
maximum-
when I see it.
What guns do I have? Oh, I didn't use all of my shots. Which gun do I... we're gonna get
What
rid of
did you
this gun.
use on Enrique, the railgun?
Yes.
Do you have any more of that?
No.
It was
we used all three shots on
Yeah,
Enrique.
okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
But the assault rifle is useful. I definitely want that more than the submachine gun. It comes in handy for a couple boss fights coming up.
Okay.
So we're going to a familiar Lana Lay's apartment here.
We're just gonna like
quarters.
go back to her closet and like steal more clothes.
Yes, exactly. I'm gonna go on Poshmark and get rid of all of her clothes. All right, so here's the ship. So we're gonna put in the medallion, and the glass is gonna come down, and then there's a key in the ship, chimera key. And do not forget to take the medallion back, which I did in my casual playthrough before running through the rest of the ship. You can actually leave it there, even though you need it.
So you can't leave it there. Oh well, you can leave
not
it there,
supposed
but you're
to.
not
You're not going
supposed
to beat
to.
the game if you leave it there.
Just
But
leave it there.
it stays there. It doesn't go back in your inventory. You have to physically pick
Right.
it up, which I didn't do. So because we're back on the ship and everything has respawned, we can go back up into this aquarium attic and get the extra defibrillator because it has respawned. So this is also optional, but
Might as well.
I'd say that the 3 crits it gives you for having it kind of makes it worth it.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
And it's a full heal for a boss fight. The last couple boss fights can kind of like burn your health down, and you might use extra defibrillators. So,
right.
Especially for a no reset type setting.
Now, did you level up for that third crit slot?
No,
Or-
we're going to get more levels
Okay.
as we finish the game here.
Right on.
So we're going to skip Lana Lay's room, actually. We're just going to go out this way. We didn't actually go out this way before because we didn't have to. But there is a water bottle in here. And again, I haven't used any water bottles this whole run because I'm saving them for the final boss. So we're going to chug water right near the end.
So remind me again, what does the water bottle do
It
in
gives you
this
critical gauge.
scenario? Okay, so it's kind of like mana, but it's critical
It's
gauge.
mana, yeah.
Yeah.
Nina's mana.
Nina's mana.
Her magic. Her
Magic.
slow motion time magic.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Checks out.
I don't know.
She's a
I see a little
chrono
blue
fighter.
bar. My brain goes for the mana.
Yeah. So we have laggy area here. So we're going to position our camera down. And that's because there are so many cyborgs up on this platform.
Oh.
But they're all standing around this Ripper Blade that we want. And once we pick it up, they activate. So even though there's tons of them, they only activate like 4 at a time. But I am going to try to kill a few of them. Okay. Like that. I do want these meal kits extra, and I'm also going for the extra XP that they provide. Little grenades action there. They also drop medium kits, which is pretty good. All right, so they gave us some extra points. 6 skill points. I forgot that you actually don't get a lot of skill points if you use ranged weapons, but that's okay. We got more meal kits. We were a bit short after the Enrique fight. We're going to get a ton of skill points when we fight more J statues, which are coming up. There's actually 3 that we have to fight on this ship.
That are just as big as the previous
They're
one?
just as big and
Oh,
even
wow.
badder than before.
Bigger and badder.
Bigger and badder.
You thought we were done with J statues. We're just
Oh.
getting started.
J1, 2, and 3 are coming. That was just the prototype. Mm-hmm. The proto.
What the hell is a proto?
The hell is a proto?
Y'all won't get it. Forget it.
If you know, you know. All right, gonna sweep on back through here, but again, angling my camera down because there are so many enemies up there that just lags your game. So we went into the boiler room there. I kind of skimmed over it or didn't mention it, but went into the boiler room. The medallion changed to a different type of medallion. And now we're gonna go deposit that medallion and get the second key that we need to proceed to the final layer of the ship, which is a secret submarine
Are we going diving?
depot.
Are we about to get Thunderball in here? Or
Thunderball? Yeah, maybe. No, there's no more swimming. Well, no,
Okay.
that's a lie. There is swimming, but not in the deep diving sense.
No.
It's like a submarine bay.
it's not a harpoon fight or anything.
No, it's a submarine bay. Nina is going to be submarine bay. That was a bad joke. All right, we're going to take the elevator straight up to the 4th floor, which is where we need to put in this medallion. So we're back in a very familiar area here. Basically the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
This game makes plentiful use of all of its areas and backtracking. But the ship, it's nighttime on the ship now, which is a bit different
Okay.
as well. All right, gonna go ahead in this big aquarium, put in the unicorn medallion, and we will get the unicorn key, and we can leave the medallion. We don't need it anymore. We're out of here. We're not fighting these cyborgs. They're way too powerful.
But we got the medallion.
We got the key that we need. We left the medallion because we don't need it anymore. So with these 2 keys, we're going to go down to the first floor to that piano that we saw a long time ago.
Where's Rebecca? Will she play it for
This
us?
is Rebecca.
Never mind.
Rebecca Black?
No, and I think it's Resident Evil 1. If you
Oh.
play as Chris, like, he doesn't know how to play the piano. He just doesn't get it. So Rebecca,
Classic.
yeah, Rebecca goes in and plays it for him.
Oh, yeah, then this must be like a Resident Evil type reference. I
Sure,
guess.
like, this isn't the 50th time we've
Right.
referenced Resident Evil. Surely not.
No. So you can't just do the piano puzzle. You have to rotate it twice first because these letters have to line up on the keyboard. There's a keyword that you find out somewhere else through like lore text. A keyword of Orpheus is what we need to put in. So you can't play this keyboard until you put 2 keys in, the unicorn key.
You're unlocking the
And
piano.
yeah, you have to unlock the piano.
So does Nina know how to play? Oh, she does.
Yeah, she's playing.
Wait,
amazing
what? Why is it the last 3 letters S-U-X?
Sucks.
This piano sucks, okay?
Yeah. And this is an unskippable cutscene. It's actually the main theme of the game in a piano arrangement.
We've activated the ship's trap card.
Yes. Huh, nice. Let's go. The secret checkered elevator. We descend.
There was a lot of love pouring in for the channel, and I do want to say thank you all so much for watching. If you are a Discord user and you want to talk more hotfix, talk more GDQ, you're totally welcome to join us in our GDQ Discord. All you have to do is add yourself to the hotfix role, and you can keep tabs on upcoming events, talk with staff and showrunners, and lots more. So if you are interested in that, you can use the command !Discord in the Twitch chat for access to the server. I hope you'll join us.
We're getting a submarine.
Oh, are we going into the submarine now?
We're in the submarine now.
Okay.
And guess what we're doing? Can you guess?
Not a harpoon fight?
Not a harpoon fight. We're exiting the submarine.
Okay, sure. Well, we're going swimming.
The submarine is but a mere room in this game, and you just go through it.
It's just another loading screen.
It's just another place to put loading screens, actually.
But it adds to the experience. You know, you got to
Yeah.
see Nina go through the little hatch and
It's Nina Williams in a submarine.
Go
It's
down
what
there.
the fans wanted.
yeah.
So we dive into some water, but we're just gonna leave. It's not a long underwater sequence. It's just like a pool. Now, the sequence of quests in this game is like really hard to remember sometimes. We're heading to the engine room, I believe. To activate, we're going to the engine room so we can go through a ventilation system to a control room to upgrade our card to a yellow card.
Okay, so what do we do? Just like put our current card into like a magical box and it just turns it to the correct color?
Yes, that's exactly what happens, actually.
All right,
It's
let's go.
It's exactly that. Go here. There's a ladder to get down to the bottom floor, but it's faster to just climb the pipe and drop. There's a ladder.
So Nina never takes any kind of fall damage, right?
No, she doesn't.
Okay, that's cool.
Camera shenanigans. So to get through this room, we gotta turn off the steam vent, the steam pipes, because we have to climb across the steam pipes. Mm-hmm. And of course, turning off the steam pipes, it activates these enemies for some reason. Like it's like they know it's time to fight. But we're just gonna leave, and they can't use ladders. They're strong cyborgs, but they're not very nimble. Back up here. If we get knocked down, they will be ready to punch us. So we'll just be very careful here.
So you have to watch out for this steam.
Yep. All right, we're free and clear.
Nice. Was it difficult learning the sequence for that? Just because, like, I'm not sure what the hitbox is like on this Steam.
It's even weirder because sometimes you press forward one time and Nina will, move her arm one time.
Right.
But sometimes you press forward and Nina will move twice. And there's just no rhyme or reason to it. At least I couldn't tell.
It's like a weird double input of some kind.
It's just like does it sometimes or at some points along the pipe. It will give you a double movement. So you got to be careful that you don't stop right at the steam because she might just automatically move into it.
Watch your fingers or you'll get burned. I see.
Just odd quirks about a game that you learn when you route it. All right, so we put it in the blue card. We have iframes while that loads, so that's why that happened.
Wait, who was singing? The guy?
This guy was singing.
Oh.
All right. We're going to kill him because he's a little annoying.
He was right in the middle of his song.
Da, 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 da. I actually did not mean to. You can scan a lot of different fingerprints in the game. We skipped that because it's just extras.
So what are you using to like scan the fingerprints?
Fingerprint scanner we got at the very near the beginning.
Right. It was like one of the first items you picked up.
Exactly.
Okay.
So here we are going to get some stuff. This is the final armory we're going to access, and it also has a Ripper Blade. So we have 3 Ripper Blades.
Nice.
We're going to take these grenades, and if I can fit it, more grenades. Or sorry, grenade launcher and more grenades. I think that's all I can take. Yeah, okay. That's plenty. Loaded. We are ready to fight a series of bosses that leads us to the final bosses.
Okay. This is like the Tekken bracket has arrived.
Oh yeah, this is the King of Iron Fist tournament.
Okay, all right.
For Nina. But it's like a super serious mission. It's a fight to the death for everybody involved. We're gonna skip these guys.
The way these cyborgs activate, so funny.
So now we have the yellow card. We can get through here. It's a key to a key to a key. That's the linear gameplay of this game. That's why it takes so long. And there's really no way to bypass doors that I could tell, because the doors aren't a type of situation where it's like, if you clip through the door, the load zone is there. It doesn't work like that. You have to activate the door and have the security clearance to do that. Oh, there's cyborg stuff happening in here, by the way.
But yeah, let's not forget about that.
This is where you learn that the cyborgs are like, oh my god, they're real people.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Okay, gotta pick up a final holster. I'm still not sure if you even really need this holster. I just feel like grabbing it because it's right there. And we have a little code puzzle that you would figure out the solution to if you pick up documents along the way, but the code's always the same. So we just go ahead and do that. This leads to even more cyborg clandestine stuff.
Just more cyborg stuff.
Just more cyborgs.
Listen, it's cool, okay?
Just so you know just how evil they are. Cool hallway. Cyborgs. So many.
It's the facility where they keep them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we're going into a room that has access to unlock the final area of the game, but we can't go into the final area of the game until we have the red card.
Hey.
So we have to send this pod off. It has a cyborg in it, but we need to empty it so we can get in it later.
We're going to get into the cyborg pod?
Yeah, we're going to be a cyborg pod.
Wow.
Person. Then we get this object called the icy key. Like IC.
Oh.
Not like icy.
I was like, is it blinged out? Like Nina's going to wear it?
It's the icy.
Okay.
This key can be inserted into the J statues that are stationary all around the boat, and then you fight them. So there's 3 J statues. You got insert the icy key, and then kill the J statues because they're holding Chinese chess pieces inside of them that you need to put into a Chinese chessboard in the captain's room, which unlocks Lana Lei's bedroom.
That is a very obscure puzzle, but we'll go with it.
Yeah, so our goal is to get to Lana Lei's bedroom, and I'm not kidding.
And steal more clothes, probably.
Well, we're going to steal something. That is true.
Take it all, Nina. Just
we are,
grab it and run.
Nina's a little klepto.
She's like looking around, like, don't watch me, okay?
That's what she's checking for when she opens the doors. She's like, is there anything else I can take in here? That can fit in my pockets?
Yeah, what else can I fit in my pockets?
Okay. So the first J statue we're going to fight is actually the hardest, and it's back down here in the engine room we were just in. I think it's intended that you fight this one last. It just seems like the most difficult because it has a giant laser beam attack. But it's the fastest to get while we're still here, so we're going to go fight him anyways. So the Ripper Blades we've been getting, the giant swords, they are the best thing to use against J statues because they can stun lock them to some degree. Each J statue is kind of different amount of hits before it gets stun locked. This one doesn't stun lock very easily, but the Ripper Blade does so much damage. So much more than anything else you have.
That's why we're hoarding them.
That's why we're hoarding these. And hopefully I can get melee proficiency 3. Let me see how many skill points we got. Okay, I think we're quite a bit short. That's fine. All right, J statue. This is like camouflage J statue.
Oh yeah,
they're each a different
cool.
color. One's red, one's camo, and one is just like iron looking.
Yeah, they kind of low-key look like mini Iron Giants to me.
Yeah, they do. When did Iron Giant come out?
It's a great question,
That
Zane.
very may well be what it was inspired by.
It looks like it came out in 1999, so...
Whoa, this guy's immediately laser beaming.
Very possible.
Holy schmoly. Okay, now he's driving. Usually he just starts driving around, but that's the first time I've ever seen him just open with the laser beam. Okay, so this is the attack that we have to dodge to get to him. Dark Souls has trained me, but not well enough. Okay. So we just want to do the little single attacks. Hit him with 2 crits. And then as soon as he's recoiling from this, get more Ripper attacks and just melt his bar.
Wow, yeah. No wonder we're hoarding these.
Oh yeah, the Ripper Blades are so good. Which is why I want melee proficiency 3, so I can, see how many skill points we got.
Oh yeah, so you can use it more, for sure.
On the other J statues, we're going to get tons of skill points because we can stun lock them and then keep doing melee attacks and kind of build a huge combo, and that's going to give us thousands of skill points.
Ooh, okay.
So that's what's going to give us the final level of, or not final level, but the 3rd level of weapon durability, because we want these melee weapons to last as long as possible. They're
Of course.
so good against all the bosses going forward. Being that bosses are just giant HP pools, the Ripper Blades, they rip. Rip and tear until it's done, Nina.
Yeah. Rip and tear, Nina. Rip and tear.
Rip and tear. I hope everyone's having a good time.
Yeah, I'm having fun. Thank you so much for being on the show, by the way. I know it
Thanks for having me.
was a big effort tackling this game, so
yeah, I was
it.
talking about it at the beginning of the run, but yeah, I got this game at GDQ so many years ago.
Which one?
I think
remember?
it was AGDQ 2018.
2018, okay.
I might be off like a year, but it was definitely in Virginia because we went to East Starland. That was the store I picked this up at.
Shout outs to East Starland
Shout
if
outs
you're
to
still
East
around.
Starland, selling me this for $4. And
It was the sweeper special.
the sweeper, supermarket sweeper. I was.
Could you imagine Nina in supermarket sweep? She would slay.
Oh my gosh.
She'd be grabbing all the hams.
Dashing through the aisles.
She'd be stealing all the turkeys,
Yeah, kicking it into her cart.
Yeah. Juice all over the floor.
Yeah, making a mess. All right, so now we're going to head back into the boat because the last 2 J statues are back up in the boat.
Okay.
But they aren't too far away. The first one we're going to go fight is in the fighting arena in which Nina is fighting in the opening cutscene. It's kind of where the fighting
it's
tournament
like
was taking place.
the ruins looking place.
It's like, not the ruins, it's this like boxing arena. You'll see in just a second. We've been through this room like twice now. But this is the final time. And every time you go through here, this red J statue is here. So I think it's a point of like, oh, what is that? You never really know. And then the final
It's
part
like
of the final bosses is like, oh, you gotta go fight those things.
it's kind of like a subtle foreshadowing.
Yeah, it's very foreshadowing. So this one's red. Cage fight.
Also, it seems like the game store is a local game store for someone in the chat, so I guess it's
Oh,
still
cool.
around. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's a really cool store. They have so many retro games, obscure games, old consoles, like video game statues, like just relics of the past, and a lot of new stuff too.
There's
The
a
place was
really
awesome.
There's a really great statue of Nina for Death by Degrees in like her kind of opening outfit cocktail dress.
Yeah,
That's
and she has like a katana.
Yeah, that would be a fun one to acquire for sure.
Yeah, the Death by Degrees statue that came out the same year as this game. It's like $70 or something. I'm just like, damn, I want that, but I don't want to spend $70 on it.
Well, you know, collectors
Yeah.
out there.
So 2 hits from the Ripper Blade stuns this guy, and I'm doing my light attack combo, so I can just stack up skill points against this guy.
This statue just can't.
Now he's dead. So we just got tons of points from him. I think it kind of went off the screen. Like I got a bunch of points, but then my small combo went off. But okay, we didn't get necessarily all the skill points. I guess we got some, but not enough. But on the next J statue, we should get enough.
So we just have one more jade statue.
Yeah, J statue.
Sorry, I keep saying jade statue.
Not Jade statue. Okay, this isn't
Listen,
Tomb Raider
I
2.
blame too many hours in Tomb Raider 2.
Tomb Raider 2 Jade collectibles.
Yeah.
All right, we're out. All right, so we got another Chinese chess piece. I can't remember what it's called, but it's in English known as Chinese chess, I suppose. Each statue has a piece, and you need 3 to unlock the rest of the game. So we're gonna go find that last guy, last statue.
Yeah, we got to beat him up and take the piece.
Beat him up and take his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He is in the reception room. Not that anyone in chat knows what that means or is.
Is the receptionist like gone?
Everyone's gone when you get there. Yeah.
Okay, everyone's
It's
gone.
just going to be us and the J statue. Showdown. You know, all along the way are these cyborgs chasing us around.
Can they climb ladders?
No,
Okay, that's good.
they're too chunky. They're like, they probably weigh like a ton, each of them.
So these are just humans that all kind of got turned into the same looking cyborg?
Yeah.
That's wild.
It was kind of,
Like,
eventually it's revealed that Nina was going to be an experiment of this type too.
so what is it that prevented her from?
She's just too good.
She's just too. Yeah,
just
I guess
too
that's
strong.
the answer. She's too good.
She can't be like captured, you know?
Can't
She's just a force of nature.
can't be tamed.
Oh, and every time you walk up to these J statues, their little thing comes out, and they put the key in. A little slot.
I
Now
see
we're
your
caged
key.
Exactly. So this is the last J statue we're fighting, but it's also the easiest. This one gets stunned in 1 Ripper Blade hit.
Just one.
Yeah, just 1. And every J statue has kind of their own unique ability. This one has Gatling guns. The red one had electricity, was like the big theme. And the one on the boat had laser beams. But he's never really going to get to use his Gatling guns, because we're just going to keep him stun locked the entire time.
The bone crack sound every time. So good.
Yeah, it's really satisfying when like an actual bone crunches. Again, just trying to build up this combo as much as we can. Gets us a ton of skill points. You can see his Gatling guns like try to come out, but He's never going to be able to use it. And I'm not going to use my crit again. I'm actually going to just save it for the boss fight coming up. Just finish him off this way. Chunk.
Spin it back, Nina.
We've got 3,000 skill points. We are going to use that to finally get the level 3 melee proficiency. So there's a lot of skill points in here that we just never get to, or a lot of skills we can never use, because in a speedrun, it doesn't make as much sense to farm skill points and unlock those special combos, unfortunately.
You just kind of make do with what you have acquired.
Yeah, it makes weapons a lot more valuable. And using strats with those weapons.
Right on.
But there are a lot of cool combos in the game.
Yeah, I think so.
To unlock. You see a lot of them in that intro cutscene we watched.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Nina's got the double kicks going.
Oh my.
It's so good.
Yeah. Even with like the guns and swords, there's like special combos you can do with guns and melee weapons.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
All right, so we got the final piece, Chinese chess piece, that we're gonna go to the captain's room that's back down in the submarine bay. A few more load screens. We're getting there.
How are you feeling about the run overall now that you've been at it for almost like 3 hours?
Feels good.
Feels good.
Feels good.
That is great to hear.
I'm still kicking myself for game overing on like a really easy, like
don't worry about it.
that really easy part. But
You know, with speed games, things happen and you just try again.
yeah,
Do you think that you will be trying to, improve the time for this after this run?
yeah, I think so. Because
Nice.
there's a lot of strats that I would, not make a save game. Like right here, I'm going to make a save game because we could game over in just a moment.
Right.
But there's also some strats like not getting extra defibrillators and just kind of doing better. Just like more risky strats I would like to get nailed down in a run. It is a long run though.
Well, and,
There's a lot that can go
there's
right and wrong.
not a lot of, there's no, speedrun.com page for this game, so...
Yeah, there's no runs on the internet that I could
it's-
find. Unless there's some secret Death by Degrees leaderboard website that I couldn't
Maybe, it's
I guess,
kind of like making the blueprint for what the speedrun could look like, somewhere to start from, so...
find. Right, this is the hardest laser part. Very precise. Okay, good. And then we get another railgun. And we are going to use that railgun not on any bosses, actually. There's a big escape that we have to do after we do some bosses. The railgun's really good at taking out these cyborgs, which we're going to be forced into some fights with them. The railgun makes handiwork of them. All right, finally, we're in the captain's room. Here's the Chinese chess board. And we're going to put all the pieces we got from the J statues in here, which unlocks Lana Leigh's bedroom, which I don't know how she gets into her bedroom when all those pieces are in the J statues.
I mean, she might use like a
This
separate
right here,
entrance.
government plant. There's a CIA checkpoint. And we are going to save again.
Wait, the government plant was a save point?
That's right.
That is
Tippy.
too good.
That's too good.
That's too good, I say.
Damn, she's good.
Sweeper agent, damn, she's good.
Damn, she's good. All right, so I want to let this cutscene play, actually. This is Lana Leigh's room. It's so creepy. And guess who
She's
it is?
just a doll enthusiast.
Huh?
Wait, what?
It's Bryce,
She just has Bryce
his corpse.
dead in her bed?
There's the evidence, Guffin.
What the hell?
Dead in bed. Oh, weird.
Oh, is he gonna spring to life? No.
Whoa.
No. Nina, just take it.
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh, we've been poisoned by Lana Leigh.
Where the hell did she come from?
I don't know. She must have been standing there the whole time.
What was she hiding under her own bed?
She was just like hiding in
Come
the
on.
curtains
Come
of
on.
the bed. All right.
Just waiting for Nina.
Lana got us again. We're going to go into a PTSD dream sequence about Anna when she was young and her dad died in front of her and her sister.
Only this time, Nina will need to protect both Anna and
Yes.
little Nina.
There's young Anna and young Nina who can both get bit by zombies, who are now naked zombies, strangely. So I'm going to crit her, then kind of hit her in this direction, get a few extra hits, and then we need to promptly go and start defending the twins. Or I don't know if they're twins, but they're
sisters.
They're siblings. Yeah, they're sisters.
I think Anna's the younger sister.
Probably. Anna's like so the story behind these two is they're both trained by their parents. Their dad is like an assassin professionally, and their mom is an Aikido champion. And they're both trained, but Nina was always like better, right? And Anna's always like seeking approval from their dad, but their dad liked Nina more.
I see.
So it's always been like this bitter sibling rivalry. And then their dad dies, and then they kind of bond over that or something.
Now, how did their dad die?
Right, but this game is not canon, and their dad died when they were kids.
I see.
So it's a bit
Obscure. Okay.
But we will see the final conclusion of this whole thing in the final cutscene. We'll kind of see the full story of what happened
nice. Okay.
this fateful day.
Why don't you relax and let them take you?
No. Creepy. Okay.
Don't cry, girls. It's going to be okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of crying.
My favorite trophy.
So the Ripper Blades, they do some decent damage to Lana. I'm actually saving my crit for phase 2 of this fight, which is quite a bit more difficult. Okay. I still have like some old katana. Might as well just use this. Okay. This katana's about to be broken. Get this guy. Zombies out of here. Also, Lana Leigh's fan attacks are a lot more powerful this time around.
She's Nina's greatest fan.
Okay, so she's gonna disappear again. Checking on the kids. Where's Nina?
Little Nina is right there.
Nina! Oh god, I lost her.
No, she's right there. But
Wait, am I crazy?
she's right by Anna.
Oh my god, you're right. I'd be a terrible babysitter.
This is why Saint wouldn't make a very good parent. Where are the girls?
Okay. Lana's almost done for. One last hit. Alright, Lana, phase 1, complete.
So you have to get her entire health bar down to get to phase 2.
Yeah, but there's another fight.
Okay. Good
Now-
job. Good job.
Have you ever heard of Yoshimitsu?
Yoshimitsu.
Yoshimitsu? Well, he's one of the coolest fighters in town.
Just around town.
Just around town. I mean, Yoshimitsu would be just around town, you know? And I may or may not have a video about one such Yoshimitsu in my YouTube channel.
YouTube.com/Saint Million if you want to
Fall down
watch
this
it.
elevator and walk over here, and hello, it's the Manji sword, the best sword in the game.
Ooh.
It's Yoshimitsu's sword.
What? Yoshimitsu just left it there? Or she
Unparalleled sharpness.
Lana stole
Here
it.
it is. It's even green.
Oh, thanks, Richard.
It's so cool.
There's the link for the video if anyone's
Yo,
curious.
Richard, thanks. Yeah, Yoshimitsu, he's one of my favorite characters. That's who I play usually.
Oh, nice.
In Tekken or Soul Calibur, I'm like, Yoshimitsu, easiest choice. All right. So we've chased Lana into the headquarters of the super weapon Salacia, the satellite system which can cause global warming. And she's lost it at this point, and she's going to activate every satellite and try to end the world because
Girl.
she's lost her love, Bryce, the love of her life that Nina killed, and she's just like, screw it, I'm going to end the world.
The whole world has to pay for what Nina has
Yep.
done.
And Nina is once again poisoned, but this time it's the most horrific hallucination dream ever.
Oh, wow.
As you can see by the surroundings. Luckily, Yoshimitsu's Manji sword makes very easy work of her. We just have to... Oh, whoa, she spawned right here. That's really weird. And all these like baby dolls like fly towards you this whole time. If she hits you after you get her, oh my god, tackles. So you gotta like hit Lana out of zombie Bryce's and zombie Enrique's.
Wait, what? These are zombie Bryce's and zombie Enrique's?
You're in this like hallucination dream with zombie versions of the bosses you've killed. It's a pretty good asset reuse, if you ask me.
Well, you know, it's Lana's favorite dream. We're just living in it.
Exactly. So you really gotta not get hit by her, because if you do... Oh, dang it. I thought she was ready to get critical, but she's in her invulnerability phase. You can see where she runs into first if you like are able to look at her. Sometimes it's a bit hard. Dang.
I think it's
if
just
you get hit, you have to redo that first part.
tough to see in this dream sequence in general.
And it's even worse because the camera's kind of hard to control. Oh, she was in that one, wasn't she? Maybe not. And this is one of the main reasons we want the durability leveled up, because the Manji sword also has limited durability, but it does the most damage and makes quick work of this fight for the most part. Oh, come on.
Such a stupid girl.
Okay, so she's gonna run this way. Where are you going? This one? Okay. Alright, I'm getting fed up with her. I'm gonna burn a water bottle so I can crit her, because once she gets to half health, this phase ends.
I see.
And she will stop, like, scampering off in a bunch of annoying directions.
So you'll be able to get a good crit on her.
Yeah. It's weird. I thought I hit the one she was in, but I guess not. Where are you? No, no, no. Oh my gosh. Alright, so she's doing her dance. I gotta follow her again. And these dolls just throw tackles on you. Okay, there she is. I'm actually gonna wait until she... Did she immediately just run away? Oh my god. This is terrible.
So
6 defibrillators, we're using 1.
all right, first defibrillator, here we go.
Okay. I'm gonna save my Manji sword a little bit. She's really giving me the business. Alright, I'm critting you right now. Don't you dare do anything. I'll dial this in really carefully. Oh god, it's so horrific looking.
That is horrifying.
Break her legs. Alright. This puts her into phase 2 of the fight. She won't disappear anymore. It's just an all-out fight with so many zombies and her. And what's really nice about this phase, if I can manage it, is she will not dodge bullets at all. She won't go invulnerable anymore. So if I can get this assault rifle on her long enough without getting shot by Bryce. Ugh. It's so easy to get wombo comboed in this phase of the fight. Alright, we're just gonna land a crit there. Knock her down so we can hit her with the Manji sword a few times. There we go. She's dead. Done with Lana.
Very nice. And now you have 5 more defibrillators left in case
Yeah, we have
things go
5
wrong.
more for the final fight.
Okay.
Which is pretty good. Bonk.
Nighty-night.
So she activated this super weapon. We have to stop it. And there's only one way to do that. It's with one final puzzle involving Lucas's pocket watch. It turns out the pocket watch was the key to stopping this in an emergency code.
Was
We're
the
stopping the end of the
key-
world right now.
Was the key all along.
It was the key. So it's just kind of like a puzzle. There's a glitch sometimes that you put in the right things. Oh, I had it backwards. Haha. But it's not a glitch at all. I just forgot. Oh, you saved the world. And now the satellites, they're done. Boom.
Satellites,
Flammable.
you're done.
You're done, Salacia. You're never
out
going to
of
work
the
in this
game.
town again. Okay. So now we've done that.
Actually, where does this take place? Like,
self-destruct sequence is activated, it takes place in the Bermuda Triangle.
Right. Okay, you mentioned that.
Sorry, I might not have ever said that.
No, you did. It slipped my mind.
It takes place on a boat called the Amphitrite.
Okay.
But I never brought that name up because it's so forgettable and hard to remember. But it is the Amphitrite. Amphitrite.
Like amphitheater?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, yeah, there is like a whole little theater.
We have the red card now.
Nice. The final
The
card.
final card. Loading. All right. It's not over, though. We have plenty of enemies to take care of. These are a mandatory fight right here. Oh, I don't want to die. Okay, I died. Yeah, you can't pause and heal in the middle of just getting your stuff rocked.
Right.
All right. Cool. Using guns is great until you're locked in an animation that gets you comboed forever. I'm going to grab these medkits. Just got a shotgun. Now we can triple crit.
Oh, yeah, they're aggressive.
Yeah, they're super aggressive. You have to fight them in the tightest corridor in video games. Come on, bro. I'm mashing X. There we go. So you had to fight those 4.
I see.
Because that last guy just blocks that door forever.
Are you going to have the meal kits now, or?
Yeah, I need to keep meal kitting up.
Okay.
Because I have to save my defibrillators, and these dudes will just like... Those 2 attacks would have killed me.
Oh my god.
Those 2 doing this.
You entered the room and it was like immediate
flips. Yeah, I was spamming dodge. I still kind of got hit by that. Incredible. Okay. I have 4
Going
grenade
down.
launcher shots. There's another required fight with these guys right here. Outside this elevator.
So what are you going to be using for these
I'm going to use
enemies?
a grenade launcher.
Okay.
I was saving it for just... I want to clump them up, hopefully. There we go. That was nice. One of them lived. I'm going to pick up this meal kit. Boom. Are you not dead? Okay.
Nice.
Meal kit. Okay. They all activate, but I'm just going to leave. And we are officially done with all non-boss combat. We're going to skip things and head to the final boss.
Okay. Wow.
In that escape pod that we primed earlier.
Wait, we primed an escape pod?
Yeah, remember the cyborg pod? And you were like, I was like, I gotta empty this pod.
Oh,
for
right,
later.
right.
So now that we have the red card, we can go into that room and get in the pod. It's
Right.
all.
Sounds like a plan.
It's the plan.
The plan. Let's do it.
And you'll never guess who the final boss is. Even though you know.
Who could it
You'll
be?
never guess who the final boss
Chat.
is.
Do you have any ideas on who the final boss could be?
Well, keep it to yourself and don't spoil it.
Just keep it to yourself, all right?
JK.
We're kidding. We love you.
Thanks for hanging around.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys hanging out so much. Thank you so much.
Just sharing some Death by Degrees with y'all. And maybe I'll let this cutscene play a little bit.
Oh,
I know
snap.
it's low, but
Oh, the boat is
the boat's
getting
on fire.
rocked.
Screw this boat. Let's get out. Get out of town. Shoot. Whoa. Death by Degrees.
Oh, snap.
Whoa.
Wow, those are not very secure.
No, not at all. Just opened.
Nina! Don't fall.
Savior.
Ah, rescue chopper. Let's go.
Choppa. Oh!
Oh. Okay.
Dis Anna Williams.
Anna has re-entered the chat.
No words. All right. This is the final fight, the showdown with Anna. It's a 3-phase boss fight, and I'll let Richard know on time when it comes up.
Yeah. It's a sister showdown. Let's go.
It will not be a short.
It's a longer fight.
So I'm gonna crit Anna just 3 times right off the bat. There are barrels that fall all over this arena randomly all the time. And it's really good if Anna gets in them.
Explosive barrels, right?
Okay, that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I critted her 3 times and a barrel hit her for kind of a lot of damage, and she's still got kind of a lot of health, so that's just final boss health pool stuff. So I'm actually going to pop water bottles. Wait, I went to the wrong menu. God, I wanted to like level things up. I actually don't have as many water bottles as I usually do, but that's okay.
Well, we gotta make do with what we have here, I guess.
Yeah, make do. Just hydrate, y'all. Okay. So Anna's very quick and has quite the reflexes and blocks a lot of our attacks. She also does a decent amount of damage. So we want to crit as much as we can. It's all we got. We can't use melee weapons or guns against her. This is just a hand-to-hand honor duel, you know?
Yes, and they make that a point so that this final boss is like more dramatic.
Exactly. The sibling rivalry will come to a head here.
Yes.
So you can actually get knocked off this arena and it will be an instant game over, even if you have defibrillators. So I'm kind of fighting her in a really safe spot, far away from the edge. A safe spot near the fire. We got a little cutscene here as we go into phase 2. Oh!
Ooh!
Double slap. Evenly matched.
They're like, all right, whatever. Let's
Yeah,
do
all right.
this.
It's getting serious now.
Let's get serious.
You cracked my ribcage open, but you slapped me. And now it's on. So going back to my safe spot, because I do not want a game over. Trying to do the critical heavy combo. I'm gonna chug some more water.
Good idea. Hydrate, everybody.
Hydrate. Gonna keep a couple waiting in the wings. Okay, so at this point, it's kind of... Oh, I missed my crit. It's okay if she kills me, because... Of course, when I'm standing around trying to get hit, she starts dodging everywhere and not doing anything. Hit me! Yeah, come over here. Okay, of course, only I got hit by that. That's fine. We're gonna defibrillate. Get full crit. So I'm gonna try to knock her down before I crit her here, because it's actually really easy to start a crit against Anna, and then her character model like moves out of your field of vision. Okay, that works too. So she'll start kind of like jumping all over the place like that. Okay, we hit all 3, so that was great. And she's probably gonna get hit with this barrel, so it's even better.
Yeah, it's hard to hit her in like the appropriate bone spots when she's moving all over the place.
Yeah, she can just leave your field of vision in the crit thing if you time it in an awkward way.
You're a disgrace to our family.
Okay.
Dang, that's mean.
So at this point, honestly, this is the first time I've gotten thrown in this game. Amazing. Usually when you get thrown by like a random enemy, like you'll get that tutorial dialogue that's like, to evade a throw, do this.
Wait, did you get that?
So I just got that against Anna. Because I haven't gotten
It's the end of the game, but you know, we want to make sure you understand how to play.
Yeah, that's pretty funny actually. Oh, fun fact, if you're running the game and doing no saves and then you die against Anna, you literally go to the first room in the game.
No way.
Yeah, because you
It's
didn't
just
save.
complete game
It just
over.
starts the game over from after the tutorial.
That's wild. That's brutal.
I'm kind of just trying to get hurt, honestly. 'Cause I want... See ya. Come on. Yep, get hit by the barrel. Yeah, this fight's kind of long.
I mean, it's supposed to be. It's the final boss, the
It
final
is.
showdown
I
here.
really like her to hit me. Like, yeah, that's like counterintuitive, but I have all these defibrillators. You can do better. You can do better, sis.
Come on, sis.
Sis. Sorry, sweaty.
Start sweating.
I'm literally letting you hit me. You can't hurt me.
All right, come on, Saint. Hit her with the brick breaker.
Yeah. Oh, cracked.
Nice.
All right, phase 3.
Ooh, okay.
Time is going to come up if her health hits 0 or if I can knock her off the building. Or
the side of the ship, yeah.
So in phase 3, she can now be hit off the ship. And I'm gonna be really careful about this because I can easily die. So I'm gonna kick this. So this barrier next to me actually doesn't break, but the one next to it does. So I think it just broke. Okay. So I'm gonna try to hit her in.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Not get hit in myself, because that will be a game over. So I'm taking a bit of a risky strat here. I'm gonna use some water bottles. If I can crit her in the right place and get her on the ground, I can line up one final kick to get her off. Come over here, come over here. It's a little too far away. I'll still try to kick her off, though. We may end up killing her on HP, but I will try my best to, it kind of took too long to line that up, but I think she was way too far anyway. Get off the ship! Okay, no time yet. Come on. Okay. Studied all your moves! Okay, let's not lock on. Kind of get rotated around really easily if you're locked on. Then you're the one going off the edge. Okay, that's fine. Defibrillator. So we can crit her to eventually finish it, but if I can get her in the right spot, right here.
Okay.
I wasted one.
See if she'll...
I'm just gonna burn the last one because I just need to knock her down. Line up the field goal. And time.
Nice. Off the ship.
326.
Just under 326.
Okay.
What do you think, Saint?
That wasn't a totally legit run because of the backup save, but hey, we're underestimated.
But the concept is there.
The concept of
we're
run's there.
underestimate. Great job.
That's exactly what the run will look like.
Let's watch this
Oh yeah, we
ending
get
play out.
the full flashback now. What's been happening in the past? So I think they were kidnapped by these people. That's Nina's father. Not this guy. The guy who's getting gun pointed at.
You bastard!
Nina! Take the
Oh my gosh, this is terrifying for such a young girl.
Oh no. What's gonna happen? Everyone's dead. She didn't take it.
Wow.
Death by degrees. But really death by, bullets.
But it's cold outside.
But it's cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside. Oh, there's a little Anna. She was there too.
Yeah, Anna. You can't forget about Anna. She was there. Aww.
Don't let go. Whoa.
Oh, this thing is coming down.
Oh. Helicopter. Nice. Uh-oh. Boom.
The fleet has arrived.
Now we're even. Oh, see ya. Just skip her across the ocean like a rock.
Absolutely don't.
It's good dunk.
There she goes.
Oh, that Anna. That's death by degrees.
With any luck, we won't need your help. But if the time comes, we'll be counting on you, sweeper.
Oh, she's so badass.
Tekken's Nina Williams in Death by Degrees, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, GG.
GG.
Nina,
wow.
there it is.
That was really something. I enjoyed that a lot. Thank you so much for running this game for us, Saint. Do you have anything left you'd like to say to our viewers?
I just want to thank everyone for tuning in and hanging out and watching some Nina and sticking with us. It wasn't a all the way legit run because of the backup save, unfortunate, but the concept's there. I'm probably going to try to get a recorded run and maybe a SRCom page. So if you're interested in this run, which if you're not, I totally understand the load screens. It's not too bad. It's got Metal Gear Solid vibes, Resident Evil vibes. This time is all wrong, by the way, because of the backup save.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, it's just a weird old PS2 game. Thanks for watching. Thanks to my YouTube viewers as well, supporting me in my different weird ventures. And thanks for having me once again.
Oh, of
Happy
course.
GDQ to all.
Yes, thank you so much. And I do want to say that if you enjoyed the run here tonight, make sure to keep an eye on Saint's YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/SaintMillion for a more in-depth look at Death by Degrees, coming pretty soon.
It's in the works.
In the works, yeah. But
be making a video all about it.
yeah, making really good progress on that. So looking forward to a whole video dedicated to Nina. Subscribe to Saint Million's channel because you do not want to miss it. But that is a wrap on tonight's episode of Time Capsule, everybody. I've been your host, Smooth Operative. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in submitting your own speedrun for this show, make sure to use the command !Time Capsule right here in our Twitch chat, or come find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/smoothoperative, and let's talk about it. If you just got here and you missed out on our Hotfix shows tonight, worry not. Stay tuned for a replay of RNG and Time Capsule coming up right after the break. We will be live again Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern with Do All the Things and Parallel Universe. Thanks again so much for watching, everyone. Have a beautiful day or night wherever you are in the world, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Peace, y'all.